I mean, the profile is titled Dolphins Dive, but it just means Handelabra channel.
Everything said on the Steam side and Twitch side?
Yes, sir.
Excellent.
Ooh, and the background is updated to have Spirit Island Saturdays on it. That's cool. It's official.
Ooh. Yeah, it is.
Finally. Finally.
Only took 14 episodes.
Chris is just like, not sure yet, you know.
All right, so that's there. Chat is there.
I didn't get a notification
Call is
yet.
there. So we'll just go ahead and now sit and rest for 5 minutes. What's up with you, John?
Let the turkey rest for 5 minutes before serving. I am well. It feels like I haven't streamed in forever. It's been like a week and a half, I guess, because you miss a couple streams and that ends up being like 2 weeks, right?
Yeah. Been ages. You missed the On Deck season finale. You missed Jeremy fumble through Spirit Island. You missed
I was
me
able to,
fumble
like,
through
watch-
four-player Spirit Island.
I was able to watch the On Deck most of it, so that was good. But yeah, Jeremy's, I wasn't able to watch it. I'm sure he did okay.
He did okay. He did well enough.
And you did solo Saturday last week, right?
Yep, solo 4 spirits, Spirit Island, and here we are today with 4 players to actually play 4 spirits, Spirit Island, and not take 5.5 hours.
Oh,
Many minds move as 4.
That sounds like a spirit.
You did solo 4 spirits last week.
I did, yes. And it took me 5.5 hours.
Yeah, I did that on a Tuesday stream too, and it took about 4 or 5 hours as well.
I think it was Prussia 2, Brandenburg Prussia 2, or was it Sweden 2? I think it was whichever one doubles Blight, I think, when it ravages.
Sweden.
Sweden, okay.
That would be
yeah.
Sweden.
So we had Sweden 2
I've only-
and one on Terror level 3, I think. When the cards were at tier 3. It took 5.5 hours, and we blighted the island, but it worked out in the end, so that's all that matters. We also removed 5 blight on the final turn, so Nephi-Crows was happy about the points. Anyway.
I've only once attempted to solo a 4 spirit game. It was one of the first couple summers that I had the game, and I did it during a stretch that my kids were traveling with my ex. And 5.5 or 6 hours probably sounds about right, but I broke it up over an entire weekend.
And this was
Yeah, and
physical, I assume.
And with the digital version, you can all the invader steps are handled for you, which is nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't imagine playing this game solo. At least, I could probably do 1 spirit solo physical, but there would
Yeah,
be
it's not
just
so bad,
many
1 spirit
things that
for
you have
2.
to track for, like, you know, what lands are defended, which lands have we already ravaged in, which lands still need to be ravaged, where does this rule apply? There's a fear card from 2 turns ago I forgot to resolve. Shoot.
Yeah, forgetting fear cards is a big thing.
Yes. That's the thing I'm probably the most vulnerable to doing when I do solo.
I think for me, it's a graphic design issue that the board, the spot that is for earned fear cards has the exact same graphics as the back of the fear card, so it's just like the same, whether there's a fear card there or not. It's easy to trip up on.
Yes, when
All right,
Jagged
well,
Earth
let's get
comes
into
out,
it.
we'll have 6 spirit games.
That's right.
We're not there yet
6
digitally.
Solo 6 spirit game. Let's go.
Let's see. If it took
6 copies of Ocean's Hungry Grass.
If it takes Mark an hour and a half to beat a solo spirit game and 5.5 hours to beat a 4 spirit game, how many hours will it take to beat a 6 spirit game?
I think it's exponential.
Or is it linear? No, it's exponential. Or is it quadratic? Is it n log n? Sorry.
Main thing I would say if you go to do a 6-player solo game, from the standpoint of just some of the brain power management, you can sort of think about the 6-player arrangement as being sort of two circles next to each other, unless you do the alternate caldera arrangement that actually creates one big ring. But in general, what I would think about putting on them is sort of ocean on one of the 3 land clusters and lure of the deep wilderness on the other.
I don't know who Lure of the Deep Wilderness is, but we'll find out who that is next time on Dragon Ball Z. But no, I hear you. Well,
no, it's
right to that.
It's one. Lure is one of the new spirits from Jagged Earth.
Yeah.
And very roughly speaking, Lure is to the inland as Ocean is to the coastal.
Oh, I see. We get a little bit of balance
That much
there.
has been publicly previewed. Yep, that much has been publicly previewed.
I think all of the content from Jagged Earth is on the internet now.
Speaking of JE is shipping! For some people, I'm sure. Not everyone at once.
Some people have. I think it's not a huge proportion of people have received it, but a few have.
No.
And are talking about it.
Some people have received it. As to the best of my knowledge, everybody who has received it was getting just Jagged Earth and Promo Pack 2.
Yeah.
I do not think
not
anybody
bonus things.
No, but also, for example, not anybody who was, but not anyone who was picking up previously published content. I believe those also have not yet shipped for anyone.
Oh, okay.
And there's only been shipping in the US so far. The UK is, which is shipping everywhere else, is only getting their delivery in next week.
Yeah, I saw Spiral Galaxy was sending out emails to folks.
I got
so apparently they're coming from the UK to Canada as well. So
fun.
Because it's cheaper.
Yeah, I'm sure there are reasons why that makes sense. So
because shipping from the US into Canada is horrendously expensive. It's actually shipping out from Europe to Canada.
Yeah.
Canada should join the EU.
I agree. We should. Then we can call it the ECU. And we'll get Mexico. We'll just leave the US out.
Every time I hear EU, I just keep thinking EU.
All right, I picked my spirit. Are you all gonna get started here? Here's your board and spirit.
Let me do the intro real quickly since we've been bullcrapping for the past 10 minutes.
That was the thing I was waiting for.
Alright, welcome to Spirit Island Saturdays. I'm your host, Lou Dolphin, and below me, in some particular order, are Seamus Butler, Jeff Dugan, and Migrant P. Say hello.
Hello.
That was the most beautiful hello at one time.
Good evening.
Jeff is here for his 7th return, or was it 4th? I forget. I just made up a number.
I think it's 4.
Or is it like 3.5 because your internet crapped out?
Yeah, I'll go with 3.5.
3.5's appearance. Hopefully we don't have to have a frenzy replacement in the middle of the game this time. No. And Seamus is here for his 2nd time. Sorry, I keep interrupting you, Jeff. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we think that they have actually finally fixed what was going on, so we should be good.
That'll be good.
Yeah, and welcome back, Seamus, for another go.
Thank you very much. And I'm so unlucky if I don't know who gets to play Ocean.
So we're gonna play a 3-spirit game, and I'm gonna just narrate the entire thing. So,
play by play.
Nah, I will take
lightning fist
east,
strike,
west, northwest. I'll
town
take northwest.
destruction.
Oh, good. I'm Bodan.
Yeah, Diff McCuff, I sent a box It's over my closet there. From Korea to Canada for way less than it would cost to send it within Canada. Way less. Probably like a quarter of the price that it would cost. Of course, it went on like a boat and took forever, but that's okay. I was not at home at the time, so it didn't matter when it's coming.
This has been weird because I keep trying to drag it on and I can move. It's just not letting me drag.
Weird.
Very weird.
Try it now. Sorry, Jeff, try now, because I was in Parsec there, and my computer does not seem to like Parsec mouse control.
It's not letting you click?
Earlier, but it's not letting me drag, at least. Let's see.
Sometimes you get the thing where you can move the mouse, but you can't click.
Yep. So, disconnect, reconnect real quick.
All right.
Or at least I'm going to try disconnecting and reconnecting quick.
Can someone just drag it for him? Well, we need to. If he can't drag this, he won't be able to drag powers later. So.
Yep.
It has chosen shadows flicker like flame for you, but feel free to change it.
Oh, well, I guess the first question becomes: are we actually going to do the ridiculous challenge?
Yeah, Jeff wanted to do the difficulty 17.
We already had our first loss 2 weeks ago, so it's not going to upset my record.
I fully expect that if we do, we're going to get our rear ends handed to us quite badly.
I'm down for whatever.
Let's see.
Right, we're down to clown.
What is difficulty 17? Well, that's going to be...
Okay, there are
you
two.
Can drag.
There are two
you
ways you can get to difficulty 17.
On the board.
2 ways you can do difficulty 17. You have to do it on the thematic side of the island. You have to involve the Dahan insurrection, and it's got to be with either England 6 or Brandenburg 6.
I would say Brandenburg 6 because it's a bit easier than England 6.
Yeah, England 6 sounds terrible. But Brandenburg 6 means that the game's over in like 2 turns.
That's true. We can just play a second game then.
Well,
fair enough.
Yeah.
We can just
do a
make
victory
a quick difficulty 17 just to demo how it's set up, not how it's done, but how it's set up, and then. All right, so Dahan insurrection in Prussia 6.
Right. Yep. Now, the other thing, if we actually want to sort of seriously take a run at winning, this would probably also suggest that we want river in, and either ocean or lightning.
I'll take ocean again.
Seamus volunteers.
I mean, whoever's on the east board should probably have river.
Yes.
So I can volunteer to do that. I will take the nightmare wetland.
And put ocean wherever you want to. It doesn't really make a difference.
There is no canonical starting board for ocean.
The ocean is everywhere.
Yeah, put it on the board where there's ocean. That's my advice.
Well, just one of the reasons that I'm saying that is that when you have the opportunity to look at the actual physical tiles, you can even see actually a little bit of a thing here on the northeast board. There's that sands that's right near the seam, which sadly, I was seeing if I could get to the board tile, which it isn't.
You can if
you can see that little icon.
Yeah,
there we go.
We've actually taken those out because we're planning to display them more dynamically, but we haven't done that yet.
Okay.
They're on these versions of the graphics. You can see them, but on the little ones, but on the big ones, they're out.
They're gone.
But yeah.
So much for that.
Yeah. Like these.
So yeah, pick space for ocean.
Fruit
and then either light.
I'll take the west board then.
Okay, go for it. And I suppose that bumps me as Thunder Speaker to Northeast.
Now, is Bodan still good? Or do we need someone who can actually destroy things?
Odin, Ocean, and Mover Surgeon Sunlight is one of the most powerful combinations we've ever played.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as Ocean's around, then Bringer is great here, I think.
Lightning is also never bad. All right, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, I'm just worried about, city and
Bringer
city
struggles
destruction
against England, but
fair. Okay. Plus my 1 innate power that could get me a major if I forget this card. Well, not if I forget this, but if I forget this card, I get energy based on Dahan. If we're trying to be Dahan centric, then that can be a really good card.
Yep.
All right, let's do it.
And there's a lot of movement for dealing with the stuff that gets left behind. So somebody hit go.
All right, YOLO.
Wow, that's weird.
What?
Oh, that's so much prettier.
This is not thematic. What?
It's dethematicized thematic.
Weird.
It's the same terrain layouts.
Yep. But with the balanced textures. So that is something that we can more easily do in the physical version, or the digital version than physical. And it's coming up in the next update. This is in progress. There might be some glitches, but is what we're doing.
Chat loves it.
I'm going to turn off the zooming.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Party time.
I did that last week because I couldn't really see what was going. Stop that.
Yeah. With 4 players, it's a lot.
Well, now I can't zoom out, so we're just super focused on this West Sands right now.
Yeah.
Actually, I can't drag at all. Is that...
That's probably a bug. Just go back and resume them from the main menu. Or yeah, that's fine. I think because you changed it during all the animations,
it freaked out. Yeah.
There's a frame that you did it on where that can be a problem.
Frame perfect bug.
Okay.
Can still kind
Wargasm,
of
it will be a permanent option. As I said, it's something we're working on for the next update.
You might have very subtly noticed it at the very start of the stream when we were too busy bullcrapping, but there's actually an option here that says alternate thematic style, so you can
actually turn it off and go back right now.
There. Yeah, see? There it is. Thematic's back.
Thematic's
and it's gone.
All right, now we just have to win, right?
All right, step 1, set up the game.
Destroy
Step
all
2,
invaders.
win.
Yeah.
All right, so they explored Sands Mountains. Next card is the escalation card, which I'm just going to do this so I remind myself of everything. Brandenburg Prussia is more of a setup thing, but...
Yeah, and the scenario we should look at, too.
The escalation...
scenario is important.
On each board with town city, add a town to a land without town. And during setup on each board, add a town to land 3. And the deck order is phase 3, and then 3 phase 2s, and then the remaining phase 3s. There's no phase 1 for stage 1.
We get 7 turns to win.
Yep. So we have to be terrifyingly efficient at this game. Also, how many fear cards? 4, 4, 4. So if, we want to just win the game 12. By fear, we need 12 fear cards. Yeah. All right,
so we can't. The normal fear-based victory is not available.
Ow. So there's 2 different things that happen here in addition to the different victory conditions. Constant reading. After an action moves 1 or more Dahan, each Dahan that moved does 1 damage in their land. So any action that moves Dahan gives us damage. Yay! And military response. After an action that destroys 1 or more towns or cities, add 1 explorer per town destroyed and 1 town per city destroyed. These new explorers are added to the land with Dahan closest to destroyed town or city. So, we take out a city, it turns into a town, basically, after the action is finished. after fully resolving the power effect which destroyed it. So you can't just, in the middle of the act of destroying the city, then destroy the resultant town. If an action triggers both constant rating and military response, resolve constant rating first. And the normal fear-based victory is not available. At Terra 1, there is no victory condition. At Terra level 2, if there are no lands where towns and cities outnumber Dahan. And at Terra 3+, 3+, what? Is there 3+ in here? Or, oh.
Yes.
It's okay. Well,
read it.
I guess that's Terra 4, I guess. Yeah, okay.
Terra victory is plus.
Fair enough. I never really thought of it as 4, but 3+. If there is fewer than one land per player where town cities outnumber Dahan. And if we reach Terra level victory, Dahan immediately damage invaders in every land on the board as if they were fighting back after a ravage. And if this does not fulfill the victory condition, you lose. In addition, we lose if there are fewer than 2 Dahan per player left alive.
Yeah, if we get to that point, we're in big trouble. So if we get even close to that, you start with 6 per player.
Constant rating will deal real damage. It's the scenario dealing the damage, not Bodan. Oh, so I can move Dahan, and then and then the scenario deals the damage. Ha ha ha!
Just like ravage damage works for you too.
Yeah.
Also, it's going to be really weird because I don't have to worry
I'll be making
about
Dahan babies all the time
cities. Too. So that's good.
So they did not worry about the wetlands. The western side of the board is the terror zone. So good luck with that, Bodan.
Yeah, sure, about that. We can let some ravages go off, right?
We're gonna have to.
Yeah.
I only have like 5 lands to 5 lands to deal with. All right.
Okay.
Who wants to go first?
You can move some Dahan to kill explorers and stuff.
Yep. That's generally going to be a thing that needs to happen. Push and gather get really valuable and important.
I mean, I can go first because I'm just going to do probably the classic river opening because I've almost nothing going on my board.
No kidding. But maybe for purposes of River's Bounty, end up with a presence in East 5.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
John and Jeff, which one of you wants Ocean in your to be throw things in first?
I don't have a lot of town pushing, so Grow to River and Grow to Bringer.
Brian?
You have an adjacency glitch. Oh, no, sorry, you don't. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind. I was misreading where your presence was.
Yeah, it's just here, right?
Yep.
Yeah, there's the sands and there's the mountains. They're all bad. But let's get towards the ocean. All right, I'm done.
Here, I'll take a look at my thing. So my growth, I'm adding 1 presence. It's almost certainly going to be air, right? We're not going to try to do a fun thing with 3 card plays Bodan early, right?
No.
So where do I need to go? I can... Yeah, Predatory Nightmares, I do 2 damage, and I push 2 Dahan, and those Dahan can be pushed into lands with explorers and invaders and all that stuff.
Ink, why would you put presence in the sand? So that I can bring Dahan there.
You want that defend next turn, almost certainly. I think I want to try to gather Dahan into 1 spot and call on Midnight Streams next turn, maybe for a bajillion damage, or we try to minimize the impact of this Ravage. That's probably a better thought, but let's see. Dreams of the Dahan.
More or less,
Sorry.
I was gonna say more or less we're gonna be needing to let a bunch of the sands go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm thinking get rid of the mountain ones because, and probably also Northwest 6, because Ocean could take care of 2 and 1, right? I can't.
Not
really...
all at the same time.
Right. I mean, like Northwest 2 can just blight. It has a city in it. I can't deal with cities too well. But
you can generate lots of fear off them, but yeah, you can't really deal with them.
But I could do like Dreams of the Dahan in one of these lands to gather and to take out the Explorer and stuff to build that way. That's the only fast power that would help, but Predatory Nightmares also pushes Dahan if there's Dahan in that land. So, like if they build a Northwest 6, I could do 2 damage to the town, I guess, to push it somewhere, and then push the 2 Dahan out to do something. I guess it's not going to stop the Ravage, though, because it's going to... The town and Explorer is 3. If I do 2 damage to the town, then that's going to be only 2 Explorers. Yeah.
It will be replaced by an Explorer.
Yeah, it's only Dahan that moves, so I can't really capitalize on that too strongly, but I could try to get a power card maybe that could help, but I'm already spending 2 energy on... Well, maybe not necessarily on Predatory Nightmares, but... So I think I'm going to go ahead and take a power card early and see what we get, if that's fine with people.
I don't think that will affect what I did at all.
Oh no!
Veil of the Night Sun is really
also
nice.
means destroy a city, just so you know.
Enticing splendor, remember the ocean very rarely ever gets blighted.
But it's range 0, so it only works well for you.
Oh, okay.
I think Veil of the Night's Hunt gives me good elements. Gives me everything I would want for that level, anyway.
Yeah, and it's really strong with the scenario.
In this scenario, it pushes, which also deals damage, so I think that's what I want then. So, then I guess that means I'm doing Veil of the Night's Hunt. What is this thing? Oh, is this Parsec?
Yeah, Veil of the Night can be like...
Parsec.
Oh, that's Parsec's little icon, yeah. Veil of the Night's Hunt is just like, kill a bunch of Explorers nearby as well, right? By pushing Dahan.
Yes.
Yeah, I could try to combo Dreams of the Dahan
example.
and Veil of the Night's Hunt, right? Right? Oh yeah, if I push, or no, this is pushing, right? Yeah, this is push, so I could push one there, and it works. It's beautiful. It's everything I wanted and more. Let me go here, maybe, or do I want to be closer to the city? Probably closer to the city. Well, I want to be in a place where there's Dahan, right? I'm going
you
to
might
try
want to
to
help out.
this.
You might want to help out Ocean's Inland as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's probably a more important direction to grow immediately. Down to your south.
South, okay. So I want to go here. Mayhaps. Right, gather, push. And that gets me 2 fear, and we get a fear card reveal. Yeah. Nice.
That clears like 4 lands out of building. That's really good.
Okay. I'll go next. I know I need to gain energy. And I know the things I'm going to feel like I need to play are Sudden Ambush.
Oh yeah, Sudden Ambush kills those 4 guys. That's awesome.
Yes. That's why I'm thinking of Sudden Ambush.
Yeah. Because that's going to be a really problematic spot otherwise.
And I think then Voice of Thunder. Because then I can work on trying to deal with... So I was making sure that mountain to my south is empty, which it is, so then I can take care of Northeast 8.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, even in the slow,
so,
because it'll be pushing 4 guys,
yeah. So I need 2 card plays. That means that I want to grow this way, I think. Because then depending on where John puts... Yep. I can't quite make it that...
Yeah, I can't bring you
up to go around.
But yeah.
Yep, not this turn.
You want to spread out, though, because there's Dahan all over the place for you to take advantage of.
Yep.
There's so many Dahan in the central part of the island on the thematic board, so...
Yep. So, I think I'm set. Go, Ocean.
Go, Ocean!
Yep. And for anybody who might be wondering, we discovered earlier on that for some reason, Seamus's microphone doesn't like letting him talk while he's in the parsec window.
The ocean is silent but deadly.
We could make this like a bit of a golf commentary. Seamus is playing Call of the Deeps.
Oh, the ocean speaks?
Nom, 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 nom.
Oh, nom, 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 nom.
Ocean has finished playing her cards. Now it is time to go to the slow
ready.
power phase. Or fast power phase. Alright. So what? If I gathered first...
Yes, Azure Inc. Seamus's microphone is not the ideal microphone. But...
See, this is gathered...
Yeah, I think I'm getting a bit of robot lewd, so there might be some issue happening. Also, I think lewd is gone.
I was about to ask, did we just lose lewd?
Oh, wait. He's back. Maybe. I see an arrow now.
Can you hear me?
Oh, I hear you, lewd. Do you hear me?
I hear you.
And keep sending him a bunch of free microphones and things all the time.
Okay, I hear you. Do you hear me?
We hear you.
Yes, you're live.
OBS has finally given up on trying to work with Red and is now disconnected.
Oh.
Which chat has been refreshed. There we go. Restream is now working.
We saw you disconnect from Wi-Fi, and then for some reason we couldn't see anything else. Weird. I don't see. Yeah, the parsec screen is frozen. Should we close it and reconnect, or?
Yes, yeah, you've all disconnected.
Okay. Waiting to connect to desktop LTCJQ08.
Wait, why?
All the four screens are jumbled.
I am not getting. Why are the screens jumbled? Why? What just? Oh, I know why. Okay, now it's better.
Yeah, your video moved to the right after you disconnected and reconnected on my Discord, so that might be why.
No, it's because I had. So if I have Discord chat open, it does this because it's capturing like a region, not the hardcore video. I'm not getting any notification. I'm gonna try closing
there's no hardcore video on this stream.
Or just
only softcore.
Parsec. That might help.
So my first attempt to connect to your computer timed out.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I was not getting anything. Try again now. I just restarted Parsec. All right, I see Jeff Dugan connecting.
I'll wait until it's not so busy.
It's not busy.
Everyone jump on.
Migrant P is connected.
That's me.
Waiting on Seamus.
Oh, we are now live on Twitch according to Discord.
And Seamus has connected. All right, my internet seems to have gone through a rough patch. I should game at my work since you assume they have fast net speed. Yeah, let me game at my work. All right, I'm at my work. What should I do?
Yeah. Also, you have a very high opinion of cool internet connections.
Well, my
I guess
my undergrad
your work
school
might be
had
okay.
really good internet.
Yeah.
But I don't know about the other places I've been to. Right, so back to where we were just before everything hit the fan. So Dreams of the Dahan, I could gather up to 2. Fail the Night's Hunt, I can push 3. So I could take out the Explorer Northwest 6 by gathering something there. Then I can push 3 out. And I could stop the builds of Northwest 5, Northwest 8, and West 4. Unless we want to do something else. Like stopping 4 builds, I think, other than like trying to deal with the super... Like, I don't know. I could stop the city in West 3, but that doesn't stop other builds, so...
Dude, can I just do something first then?
Sure, go for it. Do you have mouse control? You have gamepad control. Why do you have gamepad control? Parsec.
I don't know. I don't have a gamepad.
Oh, okay, I see. My mouse moved.
That was me.
Was that you, Shane?
Clicking back in.
Okay, dude, can you play Call of Duty into the West Ocean, please, and pull in the 2 explorers from the sands?
Call of Deeps on where?
West Ocean.
West Ocean. And take these 2 guys?
Yep. I think that will clear up a decision as to what you want to do.
So let's gather. I'm gonna steal these 2. They react. Veil. Push there, push there, push there. There. Also, let's see what our fear card is.
Do one thing first and unuse those last 2 powers. You need to have invaders in the land when you use night terrors.
I need invaders in the land when I use night terrors. You know, this is why I am not good at this game.
And I think Seamus was suggesting that we might want to destroy a town. But I kind of think that blocking all those interior builds is really valuable.
Well, that's perfectly acceptable.
Yeah. Like blocking 4 builds versus just stopping 1 city might be. There's pros and cons for sure for either way. So.
But yeah, no.
Are we happy with where we're at?
Go ahead and
now?
click the fear card. Go ahead and
because we won't be able to rewind. This is the point of no return.
Yep.
Oh no!
We're not getting that this turn though.
Each player chooses a different land with the Dahan. Invaders take 1 damage there. All right. But yeah, the. Oh no, I have to gather first.
No.
Oh, shoot. This is the action I want.
You just play the townships as splinters into the ocean again.
Yeah, or whatever.
Yeah, so he was saying, do that. Get our fear from that.
And then finally, so Jeff
Step
does
in
have
ambush.
mouse, so that's good.
I do have mouse.
Seamus should have mouse now. Did you try again, Seamus?
I haven't. I'll wait until the next phase.
Okay.
Buildy.
That's a lot of builds. They're exploring wetlands. And we're putting something in a land without towns.
You have to put a town in.
Probably jungle, because they're not doing anything in that just yet.
Alternately, if you think you're going to use Dread Apparitions next time, you could put it in that sand where you have a sacred site. Pop Dread Apparitions there, and you then use the Defend and the Dahan who's there to kill them off.
Yeah, I could also do Dread Apparitions somewhere else, right? Like, there is a Dahan in Northwest 1 that...
It's not really going to do
spare.
good.
Yeah, unless you can generate enough fear to make it worthwhile, I'm not sure you're gonna.
Well, I am Bodon. I can make fear. I make fear sandwiches.
That's true. There's also that mountain 6. You just defend 1 there. That's good enough, right? Or defend 2 there is enough. So that might be
enough.
Yeah. So defend. I would not put it in the sand personally.
Why not?
Okay.
Because there's other places like that mountain 6 that you could use your card on. Right.
What mountain 6? This is sand
east,
6.
West
6.
Well, this is board northwest. We're doing northwest, now we're doing east. If Ocean wants to put it in west 6, they can do that.
We're talking about where you can use your Dread Apparitions next turn, and I suggested west 6 is a reasonable place.
I see what you're saying. Okay, now I understand. I thought you were saying do it here in West 6, but I couldn't. But you're not saying this, you're saying that.
That power.
So then I would suggest the jungle because nothing's happening in the jungle right now.
But
yeah, and
oh wait, they're already exploring.
They will explore there anyway.
So, yeah, so
they will explore there anyway.
All right. Rivers board.
Everything is terrible. Put it east 1, yeah, right by the ocean. You can have it, ocean. I can click it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you not have mouse? I was confused. But all right, now this is Thunder Speaker's board.
Yep. And I think that not the wetland, which doesn't give a lot of choices because I would like to keep them out of that mountain we just worked so hard to clear.
So jungle 2.
Yeah, jungle 2 is not bad.
It's really the only choice.
Oh. Seamus has mouse. Dun, dun, dun.
You obviously click the ocean.
If only.
They very efficiently build their city, their town in the ocean wherein it drowns.
Oh man. If only you didn't specify that your ocean is counted as coastal wetlands for powers and growth. If only it said
everything.
For everything.
Then they would explore them.
And then drown. Be so
That's
good.
true. They would drown right away.
Free energy!
The Atlantis adversary, says
Okay.
Azurink.
I don't have a slow phase, so I pass.
I do. So, I'm counting for a second. Gather the warriors lets me gather 2 and push 1. Voice of Thunder is going to let me push 4. Okay. Sorry, I had to stop and think for just a second. So, we're going to use Voice of Thunder here. We're going to push all 4 of those. Part of which is it's really useful to have some of those nice big clusters pulled together. Yes, I'm going along for the ride.
All right, then you can clear the wetlands out in there.
Yeah, what I'd been contemplating was the coastal wetland. But
I think the interior
oh, yeah, I can get both of them. I
Clear
can
the
get both of them.
interior. That just makes
I can get
everything
both.
easier.
Yep. It took me a second to realize I could get them both.
Mhm.
Gather 2. Come along for the ride. Push 1. Yeah, come along for the ride.
Yay, Dahan! Lovely.
Yep. I'd originally been thinking Gather the Warriors as clear out down toward where you are, but we'll let you deal with that on your own.
Yeah, I've got some. And Tidal Boon is going to be 1 town and 2 Dahan.
And whoever wants that can have it.
Yeah, all my lands
Yeah.
have no invaders. Or, yeah, my lands. My land is your land.
Yeah, so actually, River's Bounty, now that they're building in the wetlands, might not be. Like, that could just be Tidal Booned away. Potentially.
I mean, you could sequence it
Yeah.
by gathering
wash it.
2.
Well, we could send this town with Tidal Boon out this way, and then send them all into the ocean with Wash Away. That might be a way
That would
to
do it. That would do it, and that will still. That'll
There's
sweep
also these
both.
ravages, which suck, but not the end of the world.
It's Prussia. We know we will take Blight in that early Ravage.
Yeah, it's true.
Yep, and somebody's doing a reminder that the new Dahan we get from River's Bounty does not himself deal damage.
Yeah, no, I wasn't assuming it would.
I think Wargasm was assuming that you were assuming. I also was assuming that I knew how to pronounce the word assuming, but apparently when I said assuming, I forgot how to pronounce the word. There'll be no more assuming in this stream.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to, if we can clear the more interior things, that works. I think that's best. We keep their, blight activities to be towards the coast. Basically, if we can, empty out the interior.
Yeah,
less
we'll
to
make
worry
it a
about.
lot easier.
Down here's a problem, but we can't.
For the
deal
2
with that
turns
right
we have left in this game.
Yeah.
Well, I guess not. We still have another, 3
We've got a little bit.
phase 3.
Look at all these cards. So many.
Okay, yeah, we're
Okay.
fine.
You can even scroll down to see one more.
All right, Northeast 1 we can't do anything about. If I get Tidal Boon, then I can set up to have West 6 completely dealt with, or I can kill off 2 of the builds in the 2 builds in West 7 and East 9.
If you go from here to here.
If I get it and we decide that we want me to go for the mountain in West 6, I'd actually probably pull them from Northeast 6 and go along the diagonal. At least I think
They aren't joined, guys.
I think that's adjacent.
No, it's not.
It might not be in this version, and I'm not sure if it's supposed to be.
Okay. You're right.
That's something we need to talk to Eric about.
Yeah.
Its adjacency changes every game.
It's tricky. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's definitely not adjacent in this version.
Okay. The other person who would probably know is Dylan.
Right. Well, we have a direct connection with Eric, so that's not a problem.
No, but separately.
Yeah, so
just gotta call
I do
Dylan
hate
on
the
the
cascade
Dylan
here,
phone.
but it kind of happens.
They're gonna build a second city in that. That's ridiculous.
Oh, yeah. There's nothing I can do about that. That's happening. I mean,
yes.
Unless we get Indomitable Claim or something next turn.
Well, it doesn't have to be next turn, but yeah.
Winds of Rust and Atro would do it too.
Yes, next turn. They're ravaging their next turn. Right? Oh no, they're building next turn, the turn after. You're right. So yeah, the question is, like, do I go for massive amounts of towns and cities to ocean, or do I just try to keep the interior clear? I can sort of do either of those things.
Getting the island clear early is probably going to be the only way we can win.
Yeah. So... yeah, basically just sending guys down the river.
Yeah, just send them down the river. Throw the bodies in the river. Send them out to the sea.
No moms.
Yeah. There's unfortunately no Dahan in these places that I can use to kill guys. Alright. You go out of here. And you will keep going this way. And were you going to title Boone onto me or onto Thunder Speaker? That depends on what I'm doing in River's Bounty. I guess now, with what I've done here, now I need River's Bounty here anyway, so. Yeah.
Yeah. But at that point, it now, I think, also makes more sense. Well,
Just
yeah,
send on with you.
Sorry, how do you decide one of you wants it?
What do we want to use, John? What do we want to use Title Boon to take care of? The wetland,
well, you're suggesting like
or the ravage?
Sending you coming over here.
Yep.
Oh, right, because you could stop the build here, right? That might be better. To send it here and stop the build.
Yeah, because
so really, it's whoever wants the energy, basically.
I'll never turn it down, and you've definitely got enough to power your entire hand next time.
Yeah, I'm ready to go, so you should take it. So Title Boon to Thunder Speaker, I think.
Okay.
Unless it makes sense for Bodan, but...
I don't have any explorers in my land. I mean, I guess I could still push the Dahan, but it's only going to be one push.
Okay. So... and... let's actually
that gives you an army over there.
Yeah, I was thinking about splitting them up so that we can actually wipe that land.
Yeah, you could do. Yeah, you could. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
You can use your words of warning there potentially, right?
Yes.
And then we just have Ocean Breaks the Shore.
Yep. Num 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 num.
All right, and an explorer appears.
I just like the image of a town drowning and then like this swamp monster emerging out of the town just to revenge the death of their brethren.
Yeah, so Wargasm Eternal corners of boards are typically adjacent, but the thematic boards are weird. So it's sort of like look at it and then squint and decide if you think they're adjacent.
Okay. Ocean's Grasping Tide could protect one of the 3 sands along the west side of the board. It can't get northwest 2, but it could get northwest 1, west 3, or west 2.
Were you thinking of using Words of Warning on West 6? So I do have
Yes.
a Dread Apparitions that could just put a defend there.
All right, we were thinking of Dread Apparitions, which is totally fine, just the one card. So if there's another place you could use it, then
Problem is that it requires the Han to be there, and I don't think we can get them there fast. Because none of the other places we need to look at defending.
What about right.
Oh, actually, I can use Words of Warning to deal with East 5.
Oh yeah, because the town turned into a guy, so it wasn't actually safe after all. That works. Everything should be squares, says Ring. Yeah. Just a spread. Why don't we just have a spreadsheet? Honestly.
Just Spirit Island on Excel.
Okay, done.
Good.
Okay, I'm fairly easy if you don't mind me going next.
Yeah, go for it. Just trying to think about my growth, but I'll do it during my turn, I guess. I mean, I guess it's always during my turn. I can't just do my growth during Seamus's turn. That's rude. Never encroach on another spirit's growth
turns.
phase.
Right, and I am done.
All right, who wants to go next? Me or John? I'll flip a
said go ahead.
coin. Well, I'll flip a coin. Heads I go, tails I go. All right. So, okay, I get energy on my next growth, so I would have enough energy to do Dread Apparitions and Predatory Nightmares if I so wanted. What would that get me?
Yes.
2 moons,
2 air.
an animal.
Yes. So it would be the full fear effect.
The full Monty. We're back to the R-rated stream.
I don't have an innate moon yet, right? Because it's over there. So
No,
you
no.
would, I would get 2 fear.
Oh, you do have an innate moon,
right.
Lude. I need like a soundboard
Okay, so-
like Tober has.
I'm not going to
So you would
respond
end
to
it-
John right now. So
So
do
use-
I want to...
Used in
So where am I
conjunction,
needed?
they would. Yeah, used in conjunction, they would generate a total of 3 fear.
Yeah. Let's see, but I'm doing Dread Apparitions here, and then that's going to be slow phase, and that's range from Sacred Site, but there's not really...
There are lots of towns within range of a sacred site for you.
I mean, okay, yeah, fair enough. I'm just thinking in terms of like the build in the wetlands or these wetlands, which are not building, but... Yeah, I guess I could just nom on these guys, push them out to the ocean, give ocean some energy.
No.
Ocean always wants energy. Okay,
Ocean's
so
eating Dahan.
I don't need
not
a
even.
power. Oh, I could reclaim 1, and then I don't have to do a reclaim all. I'll do that. Although that might change what I'm gonna play then as the result. Ah, man, decisions.
Sorry, Jeff, can you pull the
I'm gonna take that one because I don't have good Dahan.
out
Nice single
of
place.
jungle one on the west board?
Not in fast. Oh, but you're doing that slow, so potentially, yeah.
Because if not, one of them gets knocked. Not none of them because they don't give me energy, but a lot of them if they're there.
Okay.
Are you all done, Lude?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right. Let's go to Rivertown. They're building a city there and a town there, and Terror Zone. So you're taking care of this, Jeff?
I will take care of that. I think you were
All right.
being asked if you can make at least one of your growths over into West 7 so that you can pull Dahan out from West 1. Slow before.
I think more if you can do it. Because
Yeah, I can do that with River's Bounty if we want. They're not going to be doing anything useful, though.
Oh, sorry. However, he's right. I may be able to do it with Gather the Warriors too.
Yeah. I'd rather them, like, do something, like, fight bad guys, so...
Oh, nice. My order is also shipped, and I got that email today at 3:20. I didn't even realize it. Yay!
Let's make a sacred site right there. And let's reclaim one. Blah, 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 blah. My game is lagging. Yeah, I could probably actually gather the Dahan out of here from the terror zone. We'll see what happens.
Highway
that would be good. That would be good.
I'm gonna still go here. This helps with oceans. And I don't have enough energy to play the other cards, so let's play all these cards. And that is second level and 8.
Yes.
So that is good times for this land. Flash floods will stop the city build here, I think. Most likely. I can't reach this. I could have made it reach this. Would we rather that?
Might not be bad. Because I think I can save the Dahan down in East 1.
West 1, you mean?
Right. Yeah, so maybe I'll make a sacred site there later. Just go back. I can flash flood and stuff that build on number 4, so that might be better.
I can confirm that Jeff is older than Workasm. However, Seamus is the oldest of the bunch. I'm the youngest, jeez. I'm the youngest at 31. Ow.
Yes, but we knew that already.
Why am I always the youngest?
I'm the middle child.
I'm gonna be at a nursing home at 92 and I'll still be the youngest in the nursing home.
Okay.
Alright, so before we do anything, should we reveal the fear card? Because that will...
Oh, yeah, probably.
That's the
just
point
in
of no
case
return. But are we happy with these
get
plays?
to it.
Yes. I'm happy with mine.
Alright.
Yep.
Seamus, I say pretty much you're the only person who had choices.
No, Seamus was also playing all his cards, so...
It's also a nice fear card. Stops builds.
I mean, we're not getting that fear card for sure, so
Yeah.
that really doesn't matter.
All right,
I
so I'm
don't
gonna
think
go
we're getting
ahead
to
and
the
do
other fear
this.
card either.
That's really all we need there. And, oh right, I don't have invaders in my lands. Oop. Oh, there goes 2 fear.
It can't be helped unless you decide to put your presence where invaders were, and you didn't.
Well,
He didn't have a choice.
I went with
He had to place
reclaim
Ring
route.
0.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
which I didn't have to do, but
Well, we might be able to push an invader to you. Maybe not. We can't do that. So, yeah. Whatever. It happens.
Not fast.
Yeah.
Okay. My one fast play is easy. I'll go next. Words of warning.
All right. I will stop the build here in the northeast. And who would like a boon of vigor for 2 energy? You all played the same amount.
I have 0 energy next turn. Well, I'm playing 0 energy next turn, so I don't need it.
Yeah, and usually it's Thunder Speaker. I mean, honestly, it could be
Okay.
me for 1 energy versus 2.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, you're Ocean. You don't need energy. You're Bodan. You don't need energy. You have 3. You have so much energy. How do you have so much energy? I'm taking it for myself.
Yeah, you can be selfish.
That can let me use Flash Floods next turn where normally I can't, so. All right, and Grasping Tide. Thunder Speaker needs more. Well, also River needs more.
Yeah, but... Okay, my temptation might have been to... My temptation with Grasping Tide might have been to go for the one that had Dahan there, where they could do some dirty work for us.
Sorry, which one was that?
Up on the northwest.
Before we do it. Yeah, Northwest 1 has
Oh,
Dahan.
yeah.
There. Northwest 1 had
Go
Dahan.
for that. I just wanted
Yeah,
to know whether they'll be easier for Black Cascades later.
Okay, it is your call.
Yeah, I would save the Dahan if we can.
We are still getting...
advice.
So much ravage. We have one blight left.
And they're exploring in the jungle. Of course they are. They don't want to make it nice on us. Alright, well...
The sands are clear now, so you may as well...
I want something in my land, right?
Yes.
Just to have them to make them...
Just so I can get fear.
All right, let's see. Yeah, I guess it may as well be this sand here.
Yeah.
Stay as close to the coast as possible.
Okay. I don't really like any of the options I've got there.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I'm most tempted to go with that big empty mountain.
Sure. It doesn't change the Explorer, so...
Yep, nothing changes the Explorer. It's also partly about what I was thinking I was going to be doing with Gather the Warriors and Manifestations.
Right. And Ocean's Board.
That sounds full. Looks like the best place.
Yeah, probably the one with Bodan. Another opportunity for fear.
Yes, come to me.
Invaders love jungle. Every jungle.
Alright, so where am I going to deal 2 damage and push 2 Dahan? Ah, I hit something. Follow the land dwellers. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, ideally somewhere you
range
can
1, so I can't really
get the
reach
pushing the
sacred
Dahan
site,
effect as well.
so- Right.
You don't have a lot of air. You don't have a lot of presence in the board, so you don't have a lot of options.
Yeah, so my growth next turn... Maybe I'll do power card next turn, reclaim 1 the turn after that, so that I'll have another set of 2 cards in 2 turns, so I don't have to reclaim. Push off the reclaim all as much as I can, because I don't get presence off that. So if I do that, I could grow into Northwest 5 and try to deal with this jungle, I guess, in some capacity. If I do that, I would like to be able to gather Dahan in there. So I want to push Dahan into Northwest 5, although that's not going to kill anything, but it'll be preparation. Actually, no, I'm just gathering off of this, and I can already gather there, right? So I don't need to do that. Never mind. You guys have gifted me so many towns, and now I feel like I have to do it there because that's where the I can take out a, well, not take out, but push the town, I guess. Push it there, push it Dahan somewhere. I don't know. Or I could reach West 6.
Hungry.
Right, this is 2 damage.
Yeah, you could push things into ocean from northwest sand.
Yeah,
and send
that's
it to
probably
Han to
better.
kill an explorer.
Do you want... I don't know what... I could do this, right?
Yep.
That will still give
And then you could
Ocean
also
half
send
of
it
an
to
energy.
Han. Send it to Han north to do damage.
All right.
That's something. Give half an energy to Ocean.
Okay. I need to scroll and look simply because some of what I thought I might be doing has changed.
Oh, yeah, you also have Lead the Furious.
Yes. But the sort of problem is I only get to reposition things once, which I originally intended to do over on your board. Sorry, over on the east board. But we also want to see if I can gather warriors away from away from West 1.
Yeah, Seamus is planning to nom onto West 1, so you could, like, attack West 5, right? Potentially.
Yeah, that'd be a good move.
Yeah. And I think I can... Okay. So, start with... 1, 2, 3. Let me... So that I come along for the ride. And...
You could send one into the Jungle 8 to stop the build.
It's not adjacent. I was looking at that already.
Oh, it's not. Yeah, that's so weird. It's like a weird... But what if you used it on... Oh, but you don't have a lot of sunshine, so yeah.
No. I'm kind of limited in my options at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I probably goofed in where I ended up putting the town back on my board. But... Okay, you are range 0, so that's the only place I have a town left to destroy right now. And... I guess... Let's use Manifestation over here on West 5 and clear it out. It feels like a waste of the power.
It blocks the build. Yeah, normally you want that to be dealing like 16 damage or whatever, but...
I had a lot of fun with Manifestation last week. I think it dealt 12 damage at its height. Or Dahan and 3 presence.
That'll do it.
Okay, I'll get next to Translucent Man.
Now you can safely nom.
Yep. Sadly, you don't have a place where you can use Ocean Breaks the Shore. At least not with any effect.
All right, and you may as well add that in on the wetland there, right? Because it's just going to die.
Yep, it's going to commit suicide by Dahan.
Yeah, because there's no Dahan in that land, so it's not the town. Town doesn't turn into Explorer. Town turns into Explorer in a different land.
Yeah, and Ocean breaks, drown one town, and there's no more town there anymore. Unless we can push one in there, but I have.
But nobody's in a range to do that.
Yeah, I'm not close enough. Okay. So I can massively flood all these guys somewhere else, which I think makes sense. Except there's nowhere that I need to Rivers Bounty to any effect, except there, right now.
So use Rivers Bounty first.
Yeah. It doesn't matter though, right? I guess I can bring you, if you like.
No, Save the Dahan that are down in East 3.
Yeah, that's true. We can save them from certain death.
Birth.
Hopefully we can get a defend card for...
I'm reclaiming. I'll have words of warning.
Oh, right.
That would be a really nice place to call on
You want to
Midnight
just do words of
Streams.
warning on this then? I think I want to mess with flooding it and send them all down here.
Okay.
Well, Massive Flooding is doing what now? It's 2 damage and push 3, so you can actually clear it entirely or leave 1 behind for death by Dahan.
Yeah.
But I guess, like, yeah, is there a better place to do it? But I'm not sure.
I could make one of those lands a little easier to deal with. I can't reach, like, trouble spots with it.
No, I think clearing is probably the best of the options.
Yeah. Just like sending them all into here, and maybe we get lucky with a defend 5 for that.
Now, do note, we're not playing against England, so we don't have this additional loss condition of 7 towns in one place, right?
Right.
Because that's what we lost. That's where we lost last 2 weeks ago.
They got a proud and mighty capital.
And Ocean has a power that can't be used, so...
Yep.
Warning! You can use more
can be.
powers!
It won't do anything.
Alright, so I'm going to take a power...
I'm reclaiming.
3 of us
Any
are
power card.
Actually, everyone's reclaiming, yeah, so... Lots of activity
well,
here.
Minor power for River, certainly. No defense. Yeah, okay. Who's next?
Let's go in order of age. No, I think it's too late for that.
It's in some order. There's that defend 6. Can I and defend 5? Can I have those?
Rewind
Actually,
and choose
yeah.
a different order.
Resilience is gonna help potentially a lot. Well, we're getting more power, so we don't have to choose yet. We can go back just if we want, just in case.
Yeah.
Maybe Seamus is
get,
comfortable with
we
his
might get
decision.
reaching grasp or something. We might get reaching grasp, right? So
Thunder Speaker gets 2 cards because Thunder Speaker.
are you getting a card, Lude?
Yeah, I think I am. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Tempted to go for major since I have 0 energy, but like I guess
You could get a major with your Fallen Midnights.
Right, exactly. Fear. Moons.
Call to Migrate is absurdly powerful in this game.
Yes, it is.
Has your air in your animal, does not have any moon.
I'm getting a moon this turn. If I do Dark Entangled Woods, I'd have the 3 moon innate, so someone gets an extra element plus extra fear if I play an animal.
Oh, hey, we got a fear card. FYI, that's gonna happen.
Target land
It's the
is
one
not
where
controlled,
in every
defend
land with
3.
Dahan there's a damage, I think.
1 land per player.
Oh, four lands with Dahan take 1 damage, so that's really good for places they're gonna build. We might get to. There's definitely at least 1 jungle I can see where that's the case. So.
Yeah, Call to Migrate is really good.
Yeah, that's just super good in this scenario,
That's just going to happen.
regardless of elements. I am very disappointed with my draw. Song of Sanctity works with my elements, I guess. That's the best thing
And
I
will
can
also
say.
be good. And will also be good for unblightening.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we are at the limit right now before the island goes blighted, and then
You think we're not gonna get? We're definitely blighting the island before the slow
All right,
phase.
so let's
That
rephrase.
doesn't matter. I may as well land of Hunts and
Points,
Embers.
points, John, points.
I can land on Hunts and Embers and push them all into the sea. That's what I would do instead.
No, no. Oh, no.
I don't know what I want yet.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Thunder Speaker does
Ocean
have another
probably
power
still
to
want
gain.
the same card. That's true.
Yeah.
Thunder Speaker can gain 2. So.
Yep. So I have to, but I have to decide before I can gain my second one.
Yes. Can you add Blight to the Sea? You certainly can.
Yes, it will just destroy one. It will destroy one of Ocean's presence there.
Well, unless
they
Ocean
don't have
doesn't have
presence
presence. Yeah, because Ocean just has to be on the board for it to be considered a coastal wetland for the power.
Yep. None of these are great. I think it's either Savage Maw Beasts or Rouse the Trees and Stones.
Yeah, none of those cards have the Dahan icon
Yeah,
at all.
anyways.
I was going to say Blight removal is usually a good choice, but
We get a major, but probably don't want.
I don't want a major yet.
Also,
I
no
do
Dahan
want-
icons on those cards.
I do want Purifying Flame. Because that has almost everything I care about.
And there's going to be lands with plenty of blight.
There are also mountains and sands that have blight, so I could look at it for unblightening anyway.
All right, I think Seamus, you still want that resilience.
yeah,
Okay, and I will pick. Don't know, the one that has water on it.
I'd take the one that has water on it.
It gives you your elements, so it's...
It also has sun. Yeah, and I mean jungle is coming up, so
yeah, not
it's
the worst.
fine. It's fine. All right, someone else go. I'm gonna find that card and put it in my area.
I'm gonna start there, but if someone needs an extra element to finish something off, I can change Call to Migrate to Call on Midnight Streams.
Sorry, I'm
No
scrolling.
takebacks.
I'm scrolling and looking because I'm going to be somewhat limited in where I can affect things thanks to where I've got presence right now.
This.
Okay, I've only got the one sacred site, so there is nothing in range for hitting with Purifying Flame.
This is the first game that I haven't actually pulled my cards out. I think I'm starting to be able to look at a card and remember what it does based on the art. Starting.
Okay.
Baby steps.
Sudden Ambush can prevent the build in West 1.
Yeah, that northeast jungle town
Almost a
Then
pro
it-
gamer.
needs some attention.
Yeah, and I'm going to be in a little bit of I'm going to be in some bad shape for a little bit. Particularly because I'm going to need I might be the one who needs the Spirits May Get Dream. Okay, you don't have it this time. Purifying Flame's not going to help. Not really well positioned to do much with manifestation. Not unless I want to try to use both it and Voice of Thunder to go clean up East 1. But yeah, right now I am kind of cut off from being able to reach anything over in that big old jungle in the northeast.
Yeah, I think if you can get towards there, at least to defend one of them next, they're going to be each attacking for 6 next turn.
I know.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think my way through my choices right now.
I can take care of my neighborhood, so I think you should get up there.
Lude, can you protect the wetlands in the northwest by the ocean?
If I what?
Can you protect that, or do you need me to do it?
I grab the mouse real quick. It's fighting with someone for the mouse.
Sorry.
I kind of stole it from you, to be fair.
I'm only defending. It's only attacking for 8 or whatever. It's fine.
Yeah, I don't have the right cards for that.
You're also not near enough.
This is the only thing I can reach it, and it gathers 2.
That's just a blight, that spot, I feel like.
So. Alright. Sorry, Jeff.
You're okay. I'm just trying to figure out if I've got a way that... Trying to figure out if I have a productive way to be able to use... to set something up with manifestation.
Yeah, can you get... You only have 1 presence nearby, though.
Yes, that's
Unless
the
you
problem.
can get your wetland one over, too. Up in the top.
Well, roughly what I'm looking at is trying to use that wetland one to come in and deal with Northeast 5. Okay, that will let me gather 3 and push 2. We'll see. That may be the best I can do, and I really don't like needing to use Words of Warning for that.
Words of Warning going to get...
I need it for
anything, or is it just elements?
Unfortunately, there's not anything productive it defends, because the places that it can reach are one explorer who will commit suicide by Dahan. But what it does is lets me get the combination of gather and lead the furious assault, so that I think I've got that Northeast Jungle 5 taken care of. It's about the only thing I think I have really taken care of. But I think it is the best I can do.
That's fair.
So, next.
All right. So that guy's dying. That guy's dying. Blight Cascade.
That won't cascade.
You're gonna... Sorry?
Okay. I'll pull the blight. I'm going to remove the blight from there. Oh, wait, I can't. That's I don't have a.
You don't have a sacred site there.
Yeah.
So it will be a cascade.
That's a cascade. Where are you gonna put your defense, Seamus?
The best I can get over there is to defend 4.
I could kill a town with flash floods here.
Grand, and I can get defend 4 in there.
Then we can avoid the double cascade at least. I think I probably probably Reverse Bounty. This stupid card.
Song of Sanctity actually isn't bad. It will let you take both of those explorers in that jungle and go shove them into the ocean.
Yeah, but I don't want it to be only on those land types.
I know.
It's fine. I like Wash Away better. Wash Away is more...
It's more versatile.
More better. Well, yeah, if I do... I mean, you still end up with 5 damage in this land. Whereas Wash Away just, makes it 3 damage.
Okay.
And I'm not getting to my top innate anyways.
Not this turn.
Not this turn. If I reclaim Wash Away next turn, I'm there. So
Maybe. It'll depend on what you draw for a power card.
Yeah. I just need a water.
And another sun.
Oh, right, yeah.
Well,
that's my cards right now.
Bodon could bring it.
Bodan, bring it.
Oh, I guess, yeah, you do need the sun if you're
talking next
Wash
time.
Away. Did you need the extra element this turn, Jeff? Was that what you had said?
No,
Oh,
I think
I
I got it.
Okay.
He could have rearranged his card plays, which might have let me rearrange card plays differently.
Right.
And it, I mean, Lude, if you
Call
choose
the
to do
Migrate's
that,
too good though. Call the Migrate can let you get Dahan, like,
almost
can
any
help
place.
Jeff get to where he needs to go hugely. So
Sure. Yeah, that's probably better.
At some point pretty soon, Nightmare's going to need to do a long-range growth.
yeah.
I think.
Probably. I've not been thinking of that because I'm thinking I don't need the energy, but the long growth is really nice.
Yeah, the range 4 is like, I'm over here now.
Yeah. Because my plan was to reclaim 1 next turn, but that's range 0. Yeah, I need to have more visibility, but I only have 1 card in hand. Okay, we'll figure this out
As we go.
2 turns.
Yeah.
Are we set?
Could be the following turn, or I don't know, later.
Yeah,
I think we're good.
All right, so spirits may yet dream for this card.
Oh yeah, we also have the Fear card, which cleans up 1 jungle. I don't know if it's just the 1. Is there anywhere else where we can make it do something useful? There's the jungle 8, west 8. It takes care of. It might help with some ravages somewhere if we're lucky. I don't know. Probably not. If we can get a Dahan into West 1 in the fast phase.
Well, if you get a Dahan in West 1, it's already done.
That Explore will not be there.
Oh, he's called the Deep Sing him, so.
Yep.
But I mean, like, if you gather a Dahan, the Dahan deals damage anyway, so.
Oh,
it kind of is
true.
just going to have to happen wherever the Dahan already are, unless it's like a single town we could move a Dahan into or something. Like if
or if there's a Ravage wetland that is 1 too much or something, right?
Like the only candidate would be Northwest 3, which I can put 1 Dahan in there.
Yeah.
And that's not going to do enough.
Wait, we could do Northwest 4 3 times, can't we?
No.
Or is it different land?
It's a different land, but...
Oh, different land. It still might be worth to choose that land.
Yes.
Yeah, that was my plan, was to do a gather 2 into here.
Oh, I don't know if you want that. Jeff, I have ideas about that.
Oh. Was this
part
of your plan?
I'll come along for the ride. Actually,
I thought you wanted to go east with your guy there.
No, sorry, you're right. Yes, I need to take those guys to go east.
Okay, so those are not...
And I need those 2.
But I could still do these 2.
Yeah, you can bring other guys.
Sorry, I didn't realize.
Oh yeah, so now exactly. Now we just created a land where the Fear card works. So that's what I'm talking
not really. About. Now it's 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
Take out 1, it still builds a town, but yeah.
Dang it.
That's all I can do.
It still helps. It's 3 damage next turn instead of 4.
And it prevents a city, which is my contribution.
Ocean definitely loves looking at the ocean.
This is the ocean.
I'm playing out here. Yay, adjacency.
Yeah, that's one I didn't realize was.
And on the
Nice.
east, there's another one with the jungle there.
Yeah, we had an argument about that on Thursday, and woohoo, I get to go back to lads and say, actually, we played it wrong, we didn't think it was.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't really need to use that unless it does spear or something.
No, but this way it will keep the game from yelling at us. Because also, that explorer, put it in the wetland that has Dahan.
Oh yeah.
Aha!
Yeah.
Now it did something.
It did something.
All right. Your card. Oh my God! Dahan raid.
Yeah,
So,
the two jungles where
that's
it does
death by Dahan.
slightly something.
That does slightly something.
There's one where it definitely does something.
Does
there.
something.
I mean, may as well. Oh, that wetland guy's dead anyways.
This is death by Dahan.
The sands, may as well. There's.
No, kill one of the one of the ones in John's wetlands, otherwise it's going to ravage.
No, there's a defender.
There.
Jeff. But use the sands east 5, like, may as well, right?
There's a third.
And there's a mountain there that can use it as well. Mountain 6.
Yeah, there's no Dahan there, is there?
Yes, there is. Sorry, the mountain 6 in the middle of the board.
Ah, right.
Oh,
here.
yeah. Yeah, that works.
It does something.
It did something.
And now we're blighted. We've gotten memory
the one
phase
where
to
we get to
dust
pick.
every single time. It's pretty nice.
There
There
are
are
only
no
two
choices.
cards in the core game.
Yeah, there's only 2, so.
Right, but it's still a 50% chance of getting it, and we got it like 4 times in a row, which is a 6.25% chance.
That's a big chance. All right.
It's basically 100.
Yeah,
And I think we're going to
cascade
cascade
to
into that
the
wetland.
east 2.
Yeah, because otherwise it's second cascade or a presence destruction, so...
And we're going to be dealing with a bunch of those anyway.
Right, jungle time. At least the western jungle is like completely empty. That's nice.
Only one of them touches the sea.
Exploring sands...
On the downside, this is the last.
Yeah, I would keep it coastal.
Edition.
Keep it coastal. Yeah, east. Coastalist wetland, I think.
I was
That
going
would
to do
be
it, and
east
then I clicked.
2. I'm putting mine on east 4.
Yep. Well, yeah, the ravage is done there, so yeah, it makes sense. And down here, the one down by the ocean. I mean, they're gonna build, so I don't know.
They already built.
Oh, they already built, so they're gonna ravage. So that's a question, I guess. Where do we want that to go?
If it goes in West 1, then
Jungle one.
I would say then possibly Ocean can hit it with Nature's Resilience.
I mean, if it's in West 5, you could just blow it up with Lead the Furious, but you might have other plans for that.
I think I need Lead the Furious Assault up in Northeast 5.
Right.
If you put it in West 5, I could put a defend in there. I could reclaim the defend card, and
Okay.
then we won't have to worry about it.
Okay.
That'll work as an option.
Frees me up to start clearing out some of those.
The
Other
sands
Actually-
real soon, so yeah. Ocean needs to focus on the sands, so yeah.
Yeah, put it in West 5. Because between Dread Apparitions and Dahan movement from Call to Migrate, I think we can get that covered.
Yeah. Yeah, it could just get killed by Call to Migrate right now. Call to Migrate, aka destroy 2 cities. So you have a lot of really good options.
Right,
for
there's
that.
also Northwest 4, I guess, is the thing.
It
And
will
it's
also-
after this resolves, right? That
After it completely
Oh,
resolves.
right. It's only one city. Yeah, it's not two.
So what do we want to do
However-
with this? I mean, I guess like I would like
Well,
to have Dahan. Oh wait, no, your
Let me
Dahan's
start by
taken. So yeah, do your thing so I can figure
Let me.
out.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I cannot end up with more than 2 in there, I don't think.
It's weird you have
Although-
to choose to deal damage to the land that doesn't have any guys in it.
Yep. But
That shouldn't happen.
It also
But I
wants
have
you
a
to
better-
choose in lands where like it's already dead, so it's kind of funny.
Yeah, I think that's better because
But
you're
reread it.
killing
Yeah.
the guy in the sand. Yeah.
okay. So I'm thinking just a minute. Do I want to do? The thing I am not going to like is I think I'm going to have to reclaim 2 turns in a row.
If you had damaged that city, you could kill the city, right? And then fierce assault the town that pops up.
Yeah. So, believe what you were thinking, which is the thing I considered.
I'm not sure if it's better,
This
but
guy-
it's the same amount of
Push
damage
2.
in the end. But
Come along for the ride. Here. Here. 1, 2. Manifestation.
and the explorer, yeah. And then you end up with a town instead of a city.
2.
And you end up with a town and explorer.
I'll end up
instead
with a
of
town and
city
explorer.
instead of a city explorer, I think. So a little better result, right? Or you could just like 2 towns versus a town explorer is the same thing if you're gonna defend it, right?
Do you need that presence in Northeast 6?
So you could actually use your fierce
Mhm.
assault in that other land instead, because there's not really much difference.
Could
Up
you
there, is
gather?
Yeah.
Could you gather the warriors into Northeast 7 to take the presence from Northeast 6 and then push both presences into Northeast 5?
He already is using it to get the other presence. Can't use it twice.
Well,
Yes, but then
No,
he's asking about it.
in Sans 8, which
Here's
is
what I
the-
mean. if you gather here and you're gathering
oh, because
3,
it's touching there. You could
so
get
like
that
if you
presence
took
up.
these, you'd have a stronger manifestation.
Got
But
it.
I'm not sure if that
It doesn't
presence was doing
create-
anything.
It was not necessarily.
Yeah, I mean you're blocking a build in that 8, but which is not nothing, but
Yeah. Yeah, it's not something you necessarily have to do. It's just a thought.
yeah, then you have 4 damage there, or a lot of damage. And then that negates that ravage, yeah. So then you
nope,
don't need to
doesn't.
It doesn't completely.
Oh, it doesn't negate the ravage. That's why I was saying. That's why I was saying lead the furious in the other place. If you're gonna words of warning there, anyways, lead the furious in the southwest jungle.
No, the thing is, I had to use words of warning anyway. I would like to not have to reclaim.
Right.
But I may need to because I don't have any defend otherwise. However, a fast, sudden ambush.
Oh yeah, sudden ambush would take care of that.
Yep. So yeah, I think we're covered. I think I'm covered there. And loot, thanks, because that is a thing I missed.
Yeah,
Sadly,
I think better to have a bigger stack there too, right? So.
Agreed.
Let me do this for a second. I'm not committing to this. Finish gathering. Someone just knocked on my door, so I have to respond to that in a second. But I don't know that I need all that there. Blah. Okay, no, that didn't do enough. That was just a gather 2.
Yeah, you can do better.
If you gather one out of the jungle and push it back in, you do the damage.
Yeah, gather it, push back in.
I have to go for a second. I'll be right back.
All right, let's just do that for loot.
Yep.
Or I can do my things while I can do my things.
Yeah,
while
you do your things first.
Going to the door. All right. That business. I wish I had pulled a defend card. I can wash away everything but the city pretty easily.
You could also, yeah.
We could definitely stop this guy with River's Bounty pretty easily.
Yes.
Yeah, I think washing away and leaving this as a defend 2. I'm not pulling power cards.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
I don't know if that's really worthwhile. I don't think I have a better place for River's Bounty than that sand, so that makes sense anyways. Hey, Thunder Speaker, have an army. And, I mean, I could send more towns into the sea from here if we think that this is just going to blight no matter what, basically. Right? If we're not going to worry about defending this, then I'd rather give you more energy.
Yep. So okay. So here's the question.
No.
John, which growth are you planning to use next time? 2 or 3?
Yeah, that's a good question. Because I'm going to want to get to 4 card plays, and so I'm going to want another card. So I'm probably going to do that. So I might get a defend card.
Yep.
Out of that. I might not. Or someone might get the encompassing ward, and we can make use of that. So I think it's still on the chance we can do that. That's worthwhile. One can go there, one can go there. 2 oceans. And we're going to get the next fear card, too. Very likely. Which is going to be remove lone towns or explorers.
Okay, where do you want to put the...
Oh, right. The new guy. Can't he go in the ocean?
Unfortunately, even if I know slow down, it doesn't come to ladder down. It's very unfair.
Okay. Actually, if there were Dahan in the ocean with infinite vitality, then we could put them in there. Maybe. Oh, maybe not. No, because it's...
Actually, and John, massive flooding? Massive flooding.
I also have massive flooding. I forgot about that.
Kill explorers, push towns. Down in that big old nightmare.
Yeah. I'm just thinking if there's anywhere else. I can't really reach anywhere else that matters.
Could you clear out that wetlands 4?
Oh, this one. Oh, it's not close enough. It's Sacred Site.
Okay.
So yeah, this is the only place I think this makes the most sense is send
kill
towns
explorers.
to ocean. Yeah.
Yes.
Maximum
Ocean.
energy, maximum nom.
Yeah, ocean's ready for major powers now. Still have cities there, but
Oh,
and we
2
have a
energy
fear
gain
card
from that.
All right, so that is happening. And all right, add more explorers. Sure. Anywhere.
Okay.
What? Why is he going up here?
Actually,
It's surrounded with Dahan.
yep.
Yeah, but
okay.
it's not. That's adjacent.
Well, you push the town into the ocean,
Nearest.
so it died in the ocean. It's looking for the nearest land with Dahan, and the nearest one is range 2 from the ocean. So
That's hilarious. Well, they can go up there.
Okay, I was going to ask if you'd pull the fear card back up again, but if you're thinking about
Oh.
reclaiming Wash Away, it might not matter.
Well,
Okay,
the thing
they'll
is,
go
nothing's.
before build. I was
It's near
thinking
the
that you,
ocean, right?
yeah, I was thinking that we could safely let you dump one in the sand and just use one of our fear card actions on East 5.
Oh. I mean, I guess. I feel like there's enough places. Maybe there might not be enough places.
It's actually
Not
also gonna. It's also gonna save us a ravage. It'll save us a ravage down in, I think it was West 4 that was the jungle. 5.
yeah, West 5. Okay, so we don't even need to do the defend there.
Yeah,
'cause
that
it's just
saves
happening.
there. It clears this guy here. So
And
like, that's
depending-
the inland, really.
And depending on how we arrange Call to Migrate, it
Yeah,
might take
that's
care of that northwest.
Right.
Yeah,
So
we-
we already have 3 places for it.
Yeah, we could just take
Um,
out the Explorer and not kill the town. Leave the town there because we could take it out with the fear card.
Yeah. Or like,
No, it
there's-
has to be Lone Town or Explorer.
yeah, Lone Town or Explorer. We have 3 spots already. This one, and where was the other one?
The Sands of the Mountains
This
up
one.
top.
Yeah. So we already have 3 spots. And then we can like manufacture another spot over here probably, right? Or down here if you can manage to. You can't reach that, right, with your card, so.
Nobody could reach that northwest jungle 4.
Like if
Yeah,
I do
the jungle
this,
4 or one of the sands.
And now pull one out of the jungle.
Yeah, you
it
gotta
doesn't
pull one
need
out
to
of the
come out, does it? Oh, I guess I could put more in here actually. Yeah, never mind.
Oh, he could do it. Yeah, so
Do this.
pull it out of the jungle, and that's more damage.
I want
else,
to
right?
central it in northwest 6, so I could do 1 in there and then 2 down here.
Yeah, then you can kill a town in there. Then kill the town. That stops the city build.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yes.
Okay, so I don't need my defend card then.
No.
Unless you can jump over somewhere where everything is terrible.
Yeah, if I do that, I only have Call on Midnight Streams.
Yeah, you
I
might
mean,
want
I
to take a turn.
could put my presence, over here, and then call it Midnight Streams a super major power.
I mean, that's 6 energy. That's not a bad idea.
6 energy,
Yeah.
that's 3. It's just, this will be my card play, which
Yeah, but you're
actually
getting
gives me 2 fear, right? And we don't
You're
need
getting
the
a
fear
major,
card, I guess.
and then you're going to be having be able to play your major every turn forever.
Okay. Alright, I'll stick with that then.
And maybe it's tsunami.
No.
I am getting a power card if you want to let us do that first.
Okay, go.
All right, I'm just going to undo your turn, Lude, just in case you change your mind based on what I do with my power
Sure.
card.
Sure, just undo everything I did,
Yeah.
like
We're
my
undoing
mom when she was unhappy with me. I'm kidding.
Encompassing Ward!
Call of the
Or
Dawn
Call of the Dawn Waves.
But you have no moons.
Yeah, for me, it's Encompassing Ward. It has to be.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the presence has to go here. And I want 4 card plays, and I can afford to play them, so
You
It
just
gives
have to
you
grab
your
River's
defend
Bounty.
too.
River's
Yeah,
Bounty has to be the card you take.
yeah, it has to be Wash Away. And I
No,
play
you-
all those cards.
Oh, okay, you do have enough. I miss math.
Yeah.
I
right,
like
now I'm
Jeff
going-
saying it has to be River's Bounty, and John says, "All right, so it's Wash Away."
That was because I mismathed.
All right, I'm going to the bathroom. Be right back. Feel free to
Okay.
do your turns.
Okay, I'm going to go next to Phil Myers.
Dun dun dun, major power, indomitable claim on ocean, but you know, other things. Like
Or
cleansing
cleansing
floods. Yeah. Range 1 of wetlands, that's oceans. Forget cleansing floods.
Has to go onto a coastal land, not the ocean. And now you push.
Tide comes in, tide comes out. Can't explain it.
Okay, that's me done.
Okay. Just because I'm curious. Okay, never mind. I was trying to remember if you'd been one space away from getting your third card play or not. So
Yeah, I would have taken it. I really wanted to do the double presence play so I could play the third card, but I thought it was more important to grab a decent mage power.
Yeah. Okay. I need that double presence growth because I need my elements.
And then everyone simultaneously took a vow of silence. Silently.
Okay.
Stick in the sun 6 with Bodan.
Did we win yet?
Yeah, we're already in our next game.
Perfect.
But I think we're looking at that. Okay. Need a sudden ambush to protect there. And I need a something with the sun. Which I think might become Voice of Thunder just for being able to push a bunch of people around and use that for some cleaning up. Also because it's cheap and I don't have very much energy right now.
I can give you a boon of vigor this turn.
I will happily take that. Okay, I think I am covered.
Alright, so it just comes down to me. So, yeah, call on Midnight Streams, range 0, target land has Dahan. So yeah, it works if I go there, and I think everyone is kind of good. We have that jungle taken care of, the builds and the sands. Heh, heh, who cares about that?
Yeah, the sands. That's all for ocean, right?
I'm gonna go ahead and go greedy here.
Now, if Nightmare gets Tsunami,
Yeah.
we will get a whole mess of fear and a whole mess of push.
Range 2 coastal.
Push them right into the ocean.
And he doesn't destroy Dahan, so it doesn't matter where the Dahan are. But yeah, 8 damage pushing into ocean. Although
Any big damage
cities,
major is great.
Yeah. Alright, so before we screw this up, I need to do Night Terrors before I forget my Call on Midnight Stream. In case I forget it. This is the land.
Forget.
Okay.
Paralyzing Fright.
Poisoned land.
Yeah, Poison Land's good too.
Paratroopers.
Yeah, you have 5 Dahan in that land.
I love me some paratroopers, especially because it could teleport
That
their
would solve
presence.
one of those jungles this turn easily, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I love this card too much.
And I will happily come along for the ride.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's like, now the Northeast is like, whatever, Northeast is fine.
Not quite, but
Relatively fine.
there was my fast.
All right, so where do you want them? Northeast 2? Northeast
2
3?
or
They're both
3.
about the same.
I don't know if it matters.
It's
Put them in
closer to 1, right?
Yeah.
Put
2
them
is
in 2.
closer to 1. Yeah.
Put them in 2.
2 is 1 closer to 1 than 3. Take all my Dahan babies I made for you. Fine. Why
I
don't
assume
you?
you want everything, but I'm not sure.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Oh,
City
and 5
town-
damage also.
Well,
Oh, you don't
I mean-
even need to defend.
Well, it's gonna.
Stuff will come back. Stuff will
It's-
come back.
yeah.
John keeps
it'll come back.
forgetting they come back. But no, yeah, because they're gonna
It's
ravage her.
fine.
Yeah, so it doesn't actually matter how we do it. But let's do the maximum fear.
Yeah.
All right, great.
Okay, John, encompassing ward yourself.
Yeah. I know what I'm doing. And I'll give you some vigor. Though, I mean, once again, I could give it to myself here.
You have a white
Because-
square now.
Yeah, that's encompassing ward needs a graphic.
Oh, okay.
Because that card actually has changed. If anyone has noticed
What?
that it's dynamic based on if your presence moves now. That's a rule. That's a changed ruling. So next turn, I'm really energy starved as well. So, are you more energy starved than me? Is the question. Because I'll be able to play 4 cards, but I'll only have 2 free ones and 1 energy. So I won't be able to play on my cards unless I put a bigger myself.
Can we hold a minute? I
Get energy on your reclaim.
Sorry, go ahead, Seamus.
I don't think I have a decent target for Nature's Boon. Sorry, Nature's Resilience.
Oh.
I do not, because the only place the place I was looking at it, I don't have a
Well,
time
that's
for-
awkward.
You can use it to remove the blight from the wetland on the east board.
Thank you very much.
East 2.
Yeah, would you rather play Tidal Boon, I guess?
Well, the problem is he can't rewind because I drew major powers during the slow power phase, so he
Oh,
can't
yeah. Well, okay,
undo
then. Yeah, we can remove Blight.
Yeah, okay.
Or we could encompassing word somewhere else if it makes any sense, but I don't know if it does. So, it probably doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
so we can...
Light removal.
Sure.
Well,
So,
if we lose the game, this was the moment where we lost the game.
regarding the energy, Jeff, do you have enough energy to play what you want to play next turn? Or will you?
Yeah, I would. Yes, I will, because the things I've got in hand will only cost 1, and I am not intending to reclaim.
Okay. Then I think so that I can actually play 4 cards, I'll give it to myself.
No, John, you only get 1 energy.
Yeah, that's all I need is the 1. That enables so many things.
Yep. But John, don't forget that you also pick up an energy on your reclaim.
That gives me the option for flash floods now. Even better. That's true. I do get the +1 energy for the reclaim option, but yeah. Gives me a little more flexibility. And unless someone was playing like 4 cards, it's hard to decide between 2 and 1 energy, really. So, so where are you removing Blight?
East 2.
Is it East
Yep,
2 a
it's the
good
only-
best option?
It's the only valid target.
Okay. That's it.
Now we're
Oh,
losing
no, our memories.
presence. Or
Forget a
powers.
power.
I don't have many cards. Don't want to lose a power. How much do I need one of those sacred sites? What's my... Well, I guess that... I'm going next. Yeah, Predatory Nightmares. I have used this once. There's more Blight to the south, so I probably need to be able to use, like, Predatory Nightmares. Although it's going to be too slow because it's during a slow power, but it's going to destroy this presence.
For me, it's going to be a presence because the interior is getting to be okay. I'm just going to lose this one or this one. And this one, I think, so I can still get over here.
Yeah.
Oh no, you lost the defend too.
Yeah, I did that.
Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to... I think a couple of us were fighting for it for a minute.
Yeah, it looked really weird. Spirit Island just had an earthquake, everyone, don't worry.
Ocean wants to look at the ocean.
Actually, Jeff, can you just kill my presence in the ocean in the northwest?
In the northwest?
Yep.
Okay. I think I need to do there. I don't like it, but that's what I think I need to do.
All right,
Isolation!
I think we know where this is happening.
Right, so it's here,
Closed.
and here, and ocean.
Hang on.
There's the ocean. Oh,
Wait.
hang on. Hold on.
That needs
and
to
the
be
mountain.
one.
That was like, it automatically picked it because it's the only one.
That was the only valid option. Yeah.
All right, we got one blade off that ravage. That's pretty good. And a lot of builds.
And they're exploring in mountains and jungles. They're trying to get back into the inner land.
They're trying.
Oh boy. This was going to be a fast game, by the way. Just get this quick difficulty 17 game out of the way.
We can lose badly and still have it take a long time.
True. Yeah, because the default loss condition is... Well, I guess I don't know if it's default, but either you lose all your presents or run out of
Blight.
cards. Or Blight.
Or run out of Blight.
I feel like running out of blight is the most common way to lose.
Dude, which of those two lands do you want the extra explore in?
I don't know. Put it wherever. I'm not sure that I can defend both anyway. I get a power card when I reclaim, right? So I might get a defense. We're kind of holding up, but we're also kind of running out of time. Plus, this is a pretty bad turn. Mountain and jungle. I'm not sure what we can do about it.
Yeah, and stay from here on out.
Okay. So, up on my side...
More guys are like, oh, you only have like 3 or 4 turns left.
I think it's more like 3 or 2.
Okay. So I think first, gather. And okay, I cannot do anything about that sand in time. So we'll move one of you. Just one.
Can you damage the blight? How much HP does blight have?
Okay.
That would be a fun major power. Blight now have HP in this land.
Is there a place for Lead the Furious now?
There will be in a minute. Because when I add in Voice of Thunder, I will in fact be able to do some things effectively. Still going to gather 3.
Might be good to send one back to that jungle to stop the build. At some point, if not now.
We can do that this way. Not putting you there out on your lonesome.
Yeah, I like that. That's a lot of damage.
It might not be enough.
You might get ocean defense because you're
2.
reclaiming, right? I guess there's also that whole Western sand business. So
Yeah.
there's a lot.
I might do an early reclaim.
Yeah, you might need your defend card. Looks like we should get to the next fear card, though. Yeah, there's only 4 damage there now. 5 damage.
4, I think.
No, it's
5 guys. There's 5 explorers.
Okay.
I see 5 flags. Or whatever those
Oh yeah,
are.
you destroyed both towns with Lead the Furious. That's good.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, so we're gonna get each player moves 1 explorer from an inland land, which is great for clearing up these builds that they managed to get to, like these mountains, basically.
Yep.
Can be taken care of. All right, so I can deal 2 damage to each invader and stuff like that. I can
That'll work.
push all explorers. Great.
Push them all and then do 2 damage to them all.
Yeah, I can wash away stuff and blow it all up, too. I don't like this, but it's also not doing anything, so I'll just leave it.
Yeah, I think that southern mountain is
It's this mountain
is your
range.
best focus.
Yeah, that build is going to be bad.
Wash away first.
Yeah, I'm just thinking I don't think I can reach this, right? I'm too far.
You are too far away.
Yeah.
So I can at least take out both of them together, and then Song of Sanctity and Explorer, I guess.
Or actually, one of those mountains
Or
will have
both,
2.
right?
One of those mountains will also have 2 explorers left when you're done.
Oh,
Actually,
right, because
no,
of the...
sorry, they will pop in elsewhere. No, they will pop in a lane with Dahan.
Yeah, so they pop in somewhere else.
Right, okay, yeah, that's good.
Yep.
Yeah, so So I don't know if it really matters where these happen. I guess it matters because it's the nearest land with the Han, but it's always going to be this one.
Yeah,
Or I guess it could be that one.
It could be
but
that
we want
one.
it to be
Yeah,
this.
but they're gonna build
We
there,
want it
so you
to-
don't really want.
Yeah. Good night, everyone. I could remove a blight, but I don't think that's as good as other things. I mean, I guess I could Song of Sanctity all those guys away if I put them here.
You could,
But then where would they
Yeah,
go?
well-
Just like, it doesn't matter. They may as well go here. Uh,
I mean, you could still
So,
stop
yeah.
the build with Song of Sanctity, but
yeah, that's
Yep.
what I'm gonna do. It's whether that or that, but probably this because there's Dahan here. So you fly to the wetland.
Actually, put them in the jungle.
Oh, are you gonna eat the jungle?
I am in a better position to eat the jungle than I am the wetlands.
Okay.
all right. I'm reclaiming, and I'm going
Am
for
as well.
I will also be reclaiming.
I'm going for broke, major all the way. I only have 15 energy.
Only 15 energy. Tsunami!
Tsunami!
You have so many good options.
terrifying nightmares.
Lightning renewal as well, like with this blight card, like there's so many good options. Yeah.
And I would be able to get that threshold if I gave myself an extra moon.
Well, before
Actually,
you
I'm not
pick-
growing, but yeah, before we pick.
Before you pick,
Before we pick, let's hear a message from these sponsors.
Miner power for River. River love Miner.
Elemental Boon.
Defend
Gift of
and
power.
Boon. Yeah, lots of good stuff here. Anyone else gaining a power card?
I will be because I'm reclaiming as well.
Okay, go Ocean.
Miner
Uh,
or
major, please.
Meaner?
Major, please.
Talons of Lightning, Winds of Rust. Lots of good stuff there. And are you getting your power, Jeff, too?
I think I'm taking 2. I don't like reclaiming given this blight card, but I don't see. But if I'm going, but unless somebody else is already planning to do something that will deal with that sands, I don't think I have a choice.
Well, I mean,
Ocean
you
might
also
be able
gain
to.
2 power cards. You could just take a trash power card to forget.
Right, but my point is that I think I have to reclaim in order to be able to do something, both about the sands and about the memory fades to dust,
Right.
as opposed to being able to do what I would normally be tempted to do, which is to go take my double growth.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
But not dealing with that northeast coastal sands is going to be very, very bad.
Yeah, you're going to lose a lot of presence, right?
I would lose a lot of
Oh.
presence there.
Yeah.
Reaching grasp. Call to bloodshed.
Call to
but it's
isolation.
slow.
Sends them all into the ocean. Perfect. Right?
Cold isolation.
That's exactly what you want. And it's a great card for you.
It is.
Perfect. All right, next card.
That's an energy for ocean as well.
Call to
Oh, and we
bloodshed
shuffled.
again. Oh, it shuffled.
Call to bloodshed.
We had to shuffle.
Beautiful.
We're trying to decide between Call to Bloodshed and the other one. Porque de los dos.
All right, Bringer, what's your major?
These are all good.
They're
Well,
all
let's
good.
8 damage. What does that do? 3, 5, 6, 7 pushes 2 things. But like the city remains, but
I think Vengeance doesn't really work with Bodan, but the others are all really good.
yeah, not this. Well,
It can work, but you need help for other people to do the
yeah,
destruction.
that might still
part.
do things, yeah. I mean, destroyed presence. Place 2 of the destroyed presence into a single land. If any presence was returned 2 damage. But if I do this card, that's not real damage, right?
Right.
It is nightmare damage.
But it's still, you know, push into the ocean if relevant. But it's only to towns and,
And
cities.
tons of fear. Yeah.
Terrifying Nightmares is a very natural for you.
Yeah,
it's very easy for you to hit the kicker on it.
Well, yeah, actually, pushing towns and I mean, like, this is basically only going to push towns and explorers or extra fear off of cities, right? Whereas this does the same thing, but I guess
you're never getting the kicker on Tsunami either.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for Terrifying Nightmares then.
What are you going to forget is the question.
Terrifying Nightmares.
Terrifying Nightmares.
No.
Oh man, these
Could
are
be
all
Predator.
good cards.
Yeah. Predatory Nightmares is almost always what I go for the forget. Like,
yeah.
Although I was saying in this scenario, Call to Migrate could have been a useful forget too. However, that with Veil of the Night's Hunt.
Yeah, Call to Migrate's really strong in this scenario, so.
Move my mouse while
all right.
looking at a card.
Now make sure to blow up all the sands over there.
Is defense better? Defense for this turn is probably better. The problem is I have to be in that land. But I guess it could grow here or something. And I would probably have to give myself... Oh, I don't have an animal if I do that.
Hello, Sturdler. We are playing a cooperative game.
Would this be better? Push
We
through
are
Dahan, they deal damage
defending
that
the
way.
island from
That's range 2,
invaders.
so that could reach this land. Well, I guess it could reach any land, but I don't know what plans are. That gives me the animal, so that gives me maximum fear. Gives me that. Okay.
Yeah,
so,
max fear. We get an element for someone. That might be really useful.
Well, if I get a moon, then I get 4 extra fear, but that's only a
get
quarter
yourself
of a
moon.
fear card, but yeah. I guess if someone gets more than 4 fear through town destruction or something, that would be better, but someone else do things.
Yeah. Like Ocean can drown cities and stuff potentially, so.
Exactly. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
All right.
Except I think Ocean is gathering away, so.
Ocean deciding which power card there.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. River needs to do that too.
That Winds of Rust might be really handy this turn.
Winds is always good for Ocean.
Yeah, it gives you reach to the center of the island. Yeah, I always describe to new people like Spirit Island is basically Settlers. The game is playing Settlers of Catan against you.
I use that description an awful lot too.
Yeah. Those jerks with their bricks and sheep. Ocean, the tide is going out. But you've got some reach. Alright, I must choose a card.
Sorry, there's a slight bug there. I
Yeah.
thought there was East Ocean.
Oh yeah, there is a bug about gathering with the weird adjacencies here that we have it logged in the beta to look at. So
Okay.
yeah, it says
It's telling him click a button to gather it.
1 presence into each ocean, but then like you should be able to pick like weird situations with those because and on the regular boards that doesn't come up, but on the thematic board it does. So that's something we need to look at.
It looks like it's asking him to gather one, but not letting him select one to gather.
Yeah. So of course we love Elemental Boon at all times. And Gift of Power.
I'm not that big a fan of Elemental Boon. I think it's I hear how you guys go about it, I'm going, it's kind of overrated.
Between Ocean and River, it works pretty well.
Yeah, I think it works better with spirits that have great overlap. Because it basically gives the other spirit kind of an extra card play in terms of elements.
Or you can get like a major kicker that you might not be able to get, like Winds of Rust and Atrophy. You might have trouble reaching the kicker on that, and Elemental Boon can help you do that. Like you only have 2 plays, so you can't get the kicker. But with Elemental Boon, I could help you get the kicker.
Yeah.
right?
Actually, yeah, you would be able to get the kicker this turn if you wanted it. If you played Winds of Rust, then call it
Yeah.
a deep.
And then
Calls
you
the deep.
that's actually really good. As that example is really useful this turn, so we should probably do it.
It is now that we look at it.
With the horrifying things happening over there. So Boone, and then whatever else lets me get to what I need to do. Do we need defend 2 in lands? That's something to consider.
Well, do we need defend 2 in your lands? For which I think the answer is.
Why is there still a defend 2?
Oh.
Is that not expired yet?
Oh, it's expired, but it looks like it didn't clear. If I click undo, it should go away. Yeah.
Okay.
We're on the beta version, everyone.
Oh, wait, that's actually fixed the pulling the president to the East Ocean as well.
Oh, right. You want to gather this. Oh, it just didn't work at all. It was like still asking you. Okay. We'll figure that out. So my board is like annoyingly not anything happening.
Wow, first world problems. My board sucks. Nothing's happening over here. Sorry, John. Sorry your land is so boring.
I will enable Ocean to repeat that major power. So why don't you all figure out what you want to do first, and then I'll finish up my plays.
I believe that's the major power.
Yeah, I can let you repeat that if you play the one other card you need to play, which is Call the Depths. I think that might be, the only one that has air on it. And then you can repeat Winds of Rust. So, unless there's a better idea, that seems pretty good.
All right, so...
And I can give you an Earth, too, probably.
Ooh. Excellent. That means I can run the city. The city in Jungle 1 there on the east board.
Sorry, I'm thinking and looking because I'm trying to anticipate. So we're going to use the Fear card to take care of that inland mountain range and prevent most of those builds.
Mm-hmm.
So what do I want for my...
Yeah, I would say the Fear card is just like all of those mountains in the middle. I don't know what else we would pick.
I mean, there's also inland jungles that are singleton, but yeah, it's which 4 do you want to stop the builds on?
I'm going to try going Manifestation to see if I can clear off that coastal jungle on Northeast 3.
Yeah, that's going to be a cascade, so...
I have my cards played.
All right, then it's back to me. So...
We also, by the way, still have an extra element. Oh, all right, I guess we were thinking maybe on me, but...
We're thinking on you.
Yeah, you can get the Fear, but... Because I can get... So we don't need Encompassing Ward, is what I'm hearing, unless...
I don't...
It's not gonna do anything with Bodan here, right?
No.
So... We don't need that. I'll play all my free cards, probably. And then I need... Yeah, so I could go Flash Floods here, if there's use for that. Or Song of Sanctity.
Because you come that right, so later Cascade Talk is bad.
Sorry?
Song of Sanctity, so that later, so you can pull out some of that light to stop big cascades later.
Oh, potentially, yeah. But Flash Floods might let us just like block a build like here or something, right? Well, here. Because the Fear card's gonna... But let's block more builds. So I think that's... And that... If I'm giving you an animal and a water and an air...
You'll just need an... Oh, I can't give you an earth.
Yeah. So I'm not hitting... Oh, wait, but I'm getting a water from it. I would need to play this to get to my top innate. Except we don't need that card. It really doesn't do anything at all. But so is it worth getting to the top innate is the question. Is that doing a whole lot with where I am?
I don't think it's going to do you much good this time.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
Second level innate's doing the same thing in this land, for example, right? Like,
Yeah.
so I may as well block a build somewhere else instead. And then next turn, I can probably play all those cards with my more energy I'm getting. Not all the cards, but we'll play enough of them. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so moon on myself, is that the thought?
Yes.
We don't need
First
lead
the
the furious
moon, then
assault
the
or
boom.
gather warriors fast. Okay, I'm gonna do it
I
myself
don't
then.
think so. Perhaps more accurately, Lude, I think it's more effective
Yeah.
if you do it that way.
Okay. Two explorers
two-
or one town from a land with Dahan.
And if we get to that fear in the fast phase, we would upgrade that card to towns, but I don't think that actually matters. There's no inland towns like that in those situations.
Right,
Send everything
so-
to the ocean.
Yeah, I could also push 4 things out of Northwest 6 and save my presence
That's true.
there.
You might want to do that.
Because if you're going to repeat Winds of Rust, that's defend
But he can defend
6.
that land, right? And there's
Yeah,
3
so I
to
don't
on
need
there.
to push out of. Oh, he could defend this land, but he. So what's the alternate win conditions? So we need town cities to not outnumber Dahan in various places. So it's not about cities as much; it's just towns and cities. Okay, so
And in 15 Fear, it will be no more than 1 per player.
Yeah, like Northwest 2 has 2 towns you could send into the ocean, for example. Or maybe West.
right.
Like, so there's places where you
How much
might
is
be
this?
able, like,
This is
let's,
push 4.
there's places that if we can avoid a blight or a cascade, potentially.
Well, it's not like this is still 3 damage. It's not going to stop. This is rather lame, but it would actually stop the blight.
Right, so Knight's Hunt could bring the Dahan into that west coastal sand and kill the city, and then Terrifying Nightmares would send everything left into the sea, for example. Wouldn't it? Or
Oh,
if
this
you
has
have
to
3 Dahan to
target
push,
has
you
to
need 3
target a
Dahan to push.
land with Dahan.
Right. You need
So,
enough
like-
Dahan in one land.
What if I did this? That
Right.
mouse move.
You could send them into, like, number 1. And they kill the city.
Do you want your
This
presence?
is Jeff's.
Oh, sure. Thunderspeaker does not like to be without Dahan.
Yeah, then everyone goes.
A couple of them are still going to come back,
Yeah.
One before
but
I
those
forget.
could be Call of the Deeps. Ocean, were you going to Call of the Deeps those 2 in the northwest?
You'll need one of them. The other one will kill himself.
True.
Aha!
Mm.
Solution.
Yeah, good call.
Yes.
So I can give you those elements now.
Ooh. Mouse fighting! Mouse fighting!
Now you have Threshold.
I think he also had an innate water. But
Wait, earth, not water. I already had 3 water.
Oh, you didn't need the water. Then I could get a Earth. Yeah, that's better.
right, but you're not going to get the threshold on your tier 3 though.
That's okay. I don't need the tier 3. It gives... ocean, the Earth that ocean needs.
Oh. So that's instead drown a city? Is that what that is? I could drown a city in in the jungle. Yay! That's the false victory condition, people.
False. False.
And that's me done.
All right, my lands are defended. Yay! Thank you, Ocean.
Yep. Okay. I need to hit called isolation.
Everyone, quick, run away from the scary people into the sea.
Run into the waiting
Into the safety of the sea.
So I don't know if anyone's familiar with this show because it's actually quite old at this point. Not super, super old, but Monk. Anyone remember Monk?
Oh yeah.
I'm familiar with it.
I've been rewatching it on Amazon Prime, and the recent episode I watched was when they were visiting a place that had like basically a beehive and bunches of bees, you know, buzzing around. So Monk's hiding in the car, and all of a sudden there's a bee in the car. Monk tries to swat at it, and the bee starts getting mad, buzzing around. So Monk starts getting terrified, runs out of the car, but now is surrounded by bees outside. And someone says, "Why didn't you just stay in the car?" And Monk's like, "There was a bee in the car."
Right.
So
once
the
again,
explorers are like,
one or
explorers
two.
are like,
energy.
"Why didn't you just stay on the land? There's a bee on the land. We'd rather drown."
I think I'm gonna be greedy again, unless you have a good case for it, Jeff.
Oh, give it to me. I need the energy.
You don't need anything.
I've dropped my really expensive cards.
You're probably going to get this, or maybe 3 plays, I guess. But you have lots of free, cheap cards.
Yeah.
And John, you're probably going to need
Go
the
ahead.
energy.
Yeah, I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
need it. So
Yes. Although, granted, I am getting rid of one of my cheap cards.
Hmm.
It's going to be too hard for me to trigger the... It's going to be too hard for me to trigger Savage Maw Beasts. Or for it to do anything useful.
Yeah, I mean, that's generally a problem with Savage Mob Beasts.
Unless you are Sharp Fangs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. There are spirits where it works, but not with the core game. Oh, man, I'm running out of presents, but I don't think I need that one in the sands anymore.
Yeah, I don't either.
Do I need to be over there now?
I mean, it's not... It's good for you to not be only
I
on
also
one
don't
spot.
need a sacred site at this point, so I think I'm just gonna lose my sacred site. I forgot the presence, or I forgot the power that
Yeah.
cared about the sacred site.
And ocean.
Kill my presence in the East Ocean.
All right, so we have 2 fear cards here.
Yes.
This one actually upgraded, but I'm not sure of its relevance. But the other fear card also removes one... Oh, not that one. Removes 2 explorers or a town from a land with Dahan. So
Okay, so the first one we can choose lands that don't have Dahan.
right, so
Yes.
these sands could be wrecked.
Yeah. So the mountains where they're going to build, They're
This
like
one has
4
Dahan.
mountains with no
That one has
Dahan.
Dahan. So
We
one.
can do these 3.
And at the very south, there's one. Number 10.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. And then we can do this, but now
2
with
explorers
Dahan.
or 1 town.
That's 2 explorers.
They're yeah, anywhere they're going to build, unless there's a ravage, there's where it makes sense.
Well, there's 3 lands where they're gonna build, so these 3.
4.
Oh,
yeah.
I missed that one, yeah. Okay, so we just cut out 8 builds.
That works. That's pretty good.
Alright, so that's not blighting, that's not blighting, that's damaging. Get that fear. That's death by Dahan. That's Cascade. Which probably wants to go in the jungle.
Into the jungle, yeah.
That's blight.
And Cascade into the bottom jungle.
That's blight. Cascade.
Into the mountain, probably.
Boy! Oh, this is Cascade. Right. Okay.
Yeah. We still have 8. We're fine.
That was 2 builds on a stage 3 card.
Yeah, that's gonna make next turn a lot easier. And they're not probably missing some wetlands here. Yeah, definitely missing a bunch of wetlands in the center.
They're gonna ravage into jungles, so as long as they explore to a land that has Dahan, that build is already done.
Yes.
So that's nice.
And that's a lot of them, actually.
Okay.
So I think we need to try to get Dahan more along the coast. Well, we have to deal with places, like this West 9. But, like, if we're trying to get towards victory, we need to get Dahan outnumbering invaders.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or just take out all the invaders. But...
Outnumbering buildings.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah, towns and cities, right.
Okay.
Can someone just nom the city in East 1 for me, please?
The jungle.
Yep.
I would chuck in the sand, right? Or
Yeah, they're not building there. Or
I
ravaging.
mean, if it's in the jungle, or in the wetland, it's just like one place instead of having separate places. So.
Yeah.
Yes.
Few big problems versus many small problems.
Yep. And I am a big proponent of that as a strategy. Okay, on my end.
Send the warriors. Yeah, so that jungle 5 is just gonna get killed automatically. It's nice.
That's neat. It did some optimization for me. Okay. So with manifestation...
That would be 9 damage, right?
First, or is there another place to Furious?
Yeah. Is there another worthwhile place to lead the Furious Assault? Because the other thing I have to think about is that those buildings will pop things up behind themselves. But no, given where I have...
Yeah, I don't think there is.
Presence. But so yes, I just need to do it as assault first.
Yeah. And there's only going to be 1 explorer. 2 explorers left, I guess, right?
John's remembering!
There.
There's only 2 explorers left.
There were 2 explorers.
Okay.
I do have both Words of Warning and Sudden Ambush in hand.
So I could bring Dahan into here, or into here.
Pushing them into the jungle kills explorers.
Hmm?
Pushing them into the jungle kills the explorers, which is handy.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I could also massive flooding most of those guys away, or just do both of those things, I guess, in that place. I can't use massive flooding here. So, let's start with this.
Yeah, if you do that, then... Oh yeah,
I can
clear
just
it. You'll
clear
just
this
clear it
land there.
anyway.
Oh, but I can't reach that.
Oh.
Well, I can just do it, like, here. That's, like, easily, we can just defend it, and then they go away, so... Where I can just, like, make sure this land isn't an issue.
Okay. How many cards do we have left?
Not enough.
2.
Not enough.
So that means we have 3 fast phases and 2 slow phases left. Let's see. So if we need a super defend, which we probably, oh, I don't know. We don't need it this turn. There were only 2 builds, and I think we're basically
pretty quiet.
So
the next couple rounds.
Let's save the rapid wings for an emergency then, I guess.
Especially because you'd have to grow to where it was in order to make use of it.
Yeah.
Right, but I could. Do
rapid
it with
wings is going to
this
be useful
option.
to trigger the win condition, right? Suddenly we have 5 Dahan in the place where they need to be and win. So I think it makes sense to start looking at how can we outnumber the Dahan, or how can we use the Dahan to outnumber where we need to.
Right.
Yes. And the West Coast is...
Oh,
The West
I
Coast
already
is where
reached
that's a bigger
this.
problem.
That's good.
The West Coast and the Southeast, where I have those big city areas that are annoying.
So I can gather a
What's
Dahan
our
in the
fear
West
card
one
coming
just
up?
to... We don't
We
know.
don't know.
We've been so
We-
fast
we-
at this.
We will know.
If I play 2 moons. Or, no, oh, sorry. If I just play a moon in the air. We got it.
Yeah.
So, like,
Play
of these
one of
cards.
your cards. Generally.
Do I want another power card? Do I want a major power? Probably major, right? Always major when you have 10 energy.
If you can be playing
Or
Terrifying
Reclaim.
Nightmares every turn, that would be pretty rad.
Just reclaim Terrifying Nightmares and do that every turn. Okay, sure. We can do that. Yeah. Any?
And
We're not going to get to 3 card plays before the game's over, unless I only go that route. So yeah.
here we are.
It's the any, and this is range 0. So here, have a Sacred Site. That's going to go away again. Okay.
That lets
Well,
us just cut down on the number of towns hugely by sending them
But we
to the
can
ocean.
stop this build, and then the Ravage will take care of those 2 jungles. This jungle's done by the Ravage. The
There is that
mountains
wetland
are
up in the
all
top. Don't forget about that.
Danger wetland. Can I reach that? I can reach that with this.
Yeah.
So we can just make it 1 city instead of danger wetland. I could gather 1 Dahan into there, but okay.
On my end, I think...
I have an any that I need to think about because it could be an animal, could be a moon.
Okay. I need
Just
to
make
use my
sure I don't forget about the any because I always do.
Yep.
The NEAD.
Okay. Cute. All right. I think we're going to make a sacred site over here. And
I mean, I could encompassing ward you, and then you don't
No.
have to worry about your northeast 3.
Yeah.
I'm going to be throwing defend into Jungle 3 and Jungle 1 there anyway.
Okay. I mean, I'm gonna play encompassing ward probably just for the elements, so you might not need to do that, Seamus, unless you want to.
Mel, don't forget that down there on West 1, we've got 4. So encompassing word But you're telling me that if you play Encompassing Ward on me, that'll take
Then
care of
taken care of, right?
Yep. Okay. Voice of Thunder. And then I need one of my fire cards, and I don't have enough for Sudden Ambush.
If you need an air, we can get you an air.
We have means of giving you air.
One way or another.
I am not all hot air over here.
No, the piece I'm... I think I still want them slow. Let me think about that part, because yes, I know we could. Right now, I think slow might still be the most effective, but I might turn out to be wrong.
Sure.
Okay, I think I'm good.
Wait, Seamus?
Okay, I will stop talking now and do my stuff.
Thank you, Azure. Every 2 seconds, I'm saying to myself, don't forget the any, don't forget the any, don't forget the any.
Yeah.
All right. Double presence for the first time since turn 3 or turn 2.
Nice.
Definitely want an energy. I don't have... I mean, I could take the 5-card place for next turn.
I think you may be happier with the two, with using them both on energy.
Yeah.
Don't forget the any amount of energy.
Any energy.
Gain any energy.
Yeah. That's right. Any amount of energy. Any amount of card place. Unlimited spirit. You do whatever you want.
Just make sure you don't grow after that, because then you only get 5 energy and not any energy.
Lude, as I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking that if you hit me with Spirits May Yet Dream, that what I really want is the fire.
Hmm.
To destroy a city?
Yes.
Okay.
I also have Elemental Boon, potentially. That might be good on Ocean to get to more things. Are you going to be...
I can't nom anything this turn.
Oh, you're not in the right places. Okay. So it's just fear. Yeah, so that's not as useful. So I'll probably regain a card that does something then.
Well, separately from that, you're only going to have 3 energy to work with. So you have to Oh,
yeah, it
sorry.
has to be.
You'd end up with 4.
Yeah.
Because you'll get.
If I want to, yeah.
You'll get 2 energy no matter what.
Yeah, so you will have enough energy for that.
Well, let's get my Sacred Site here. That's long overdue.
It is. It really is.
And I feel like I need to be getting presents done this way.
Yeah,
and
Sacred Site?
Well, I want to get to this. Nothing is ever happening down here, and this is becoming a problem. So.
All right.
I think River's Bounty, probably. 4 energy. The Riches. I could take an Elemental Boon. But if I play all these, I get
you
my
have
top
your
and
base
8.
3 and 8 already, yeah.
And if no one else wants an element, then okay. And I can do stuff with my cards. So.
Yeah, I don't think I need 2.
So you want the fire. If I
Are you
take...
not getting Terrifying Nightmares kicker?
He has his own
Because of
any.
that?
He has his own
Oh,
any.
you've got your own
if I have the any for moon, I get 4 fear. If I do any for animal, I get 2 fear. So it's better for moon.
Any moon.
You get 3. Okay, sorry, net upgrade of 2.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'd rather do something with my card instead of the elemental boon. So, and especially since I have my full innate. So,
yes,
looks good.
All right. So I'm going to do Spirits May Yet Dream on Thunder Speaker.
Yes.
So once we reveal this, there's no return. We clicked out because the mouse moved. No return. Replace a town with an explorer in a coastal land.
Yes, that is.
That's gonna help us get to the victory condition.
And it can be in the same land.
And he wants fire.
I think I want fire.
Okay. So this is just fear. Let's do that. We're doing this to get this explorer out. Do I need to bring both Dahan for that, or should we try to gather Dahan in here? Maybe I could just take one from here. Or do we need to think about? Well, I'm gonna do that anyway.
I'm coming along for the ride.
Okay. So 6 fear and push 4. I think we said we were gonna
that wetland is probably a good spot.
Nom 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 nom. That was terror effect 2. It's already it always shows the terror level based on what you're currently at. So at
or
level 1,
what it's going to be.
It shows you what you will get the card at.
Yeah.
Yeah. So instead of invaders not building on lands with cities, we're replacing a town with an explorer in a coastal land. Alright, my fasts are done.
Okay.
Alright, I will use my encompassing ward on Jeff. Boop.
White square!
White square, you have the white square effect.
Yep. Okay.
And I think Seamus is going to at least defend the jungle east 1, which takes care of it, so.
Okay.
And the Dahan will kill all of them.
Ah! Earthquake!
Sorry. Go ahead, Seamus.
We can remove Blight, I think. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so now what do I want to do with Words of Warning? Because that thought changed, although I don't... Yeah, there's not a place I could have effectively used Purifying. Yeah, mostly not a place I could have effectively...
You would have gotten the fire from Purifying Flame. But you wouldn't have the animal then. Oh, you had the animal anyways. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. No, I would have gotten it from Call to Bloodshed. Would have gotten the fire from Call to Bloodshed.
But then you wouldn't have needed it from Lewd.
We could have had 2 extra fear. Womp womp.
Yeah, 2 extra fear. That's all right.
If we lose the game by 2 fear, then this is the moment that we lost. After the moment previously, that was the moment that we had lost, so.
No. Okay.
I mean, if there's a place we could push a guy and have him die, but I don't think there is. This is literally the last power we have, so.
Yep. So we'll just pop it there.
All right. I'm gonna lose my sacred site that I just placed because that was the sacrifice.
Okay. I am going to lose 1 from where I have a stack of 3.
Do I want to forget one of these cards? Kind of like my cards, though. Encompassing Ward is sort of the weak sister. Song of Sanctity as well, but I actually want to use the effect, and I want the elements, so I don't want to lose those this turn. So it's going to be a presence, I guess. Because I don't need presence here anymore. Fear card.
Okay. Does this stop any builds?
It can get. Let's see.
It can prevent cities
Yes,
in wetlands.
and we are not required to. We are not required to choose different lands.
Yeah, so northeast 4 twice.
Yes.
Stops city. And then I can clear it all out on my go.
Maybe I didn't need to do this one then, because that was just
that
one
one's
town,
fine.
one
It builds a
city.
town instead.
That one's the city. So it looks like you have to go to the other side for.
Yeah, the other side. Just one of the places over there. I don't know if it matters which one. The one that just has a town in it, I guess. Maybe.
Yep.
They ravage and die on themselves. No blight, I don't think, eh?
For the first time this game, no blights.
No. Second or third time you can get things right.
And they almost don't build. Couple wetlands.
Jungle sands.
Lots
Lots of jungle. Jungle's, yeah, the best for them to keep doing the jungle, because we have, like, that's just covered by Dahan.
And the interior is really clear. It's really good. All right, we have lots of shenanigans that we can pull.
John, do you want Tidal Boom or Jeff?
I don't have town or town and Dahan in my lands, so it might be better for Jeff if there's a better spot. I don't know.
Yeah, I have it. I don't have both town and Dahan, but I would definitely use it to teleport a couple of Dahan down toward one of those coastal wetlands, probably east 2, because I'm already thinking use Voice of Thunder to push in that direction.
Okay, take it away.
And you have presence in the ocean, so we are not sacrificing.
No, Tidal Boon lets them teleport.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, having guys down there is really good.
Back that up, because you didn't move where you were supposed to move.
Yeah, something weird happened there.
Yes.
Can you actually put them all the way down to the bottom land? That's like the worst place.
I could, but the reason I was stacking them in 2 is because I was then planning to use Voice of Thunder to send things in that direction.
Oh, sure. Sure.
Pushing from here.
Push Dahan.
You.
Push land.
Click the land.
Dahan.
Click a Dahan to push. Click land to push the Dahan there. Move the Dahan here. Move a presence.
Oh, and then it's okay.
Oh, yeah. It does it like
I'm
this
here.
time.
It's really weird, yeah. That's not normally how it works. John!
Well, it's Tidal Boon is weird. Give me a
Okay.
break.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you could move the Dahan to any separate land, I guess.
Oh, if you can ping that city, I can blow it up. I've not been able to blow up cities because my power only does 2.
I was counting on you
That-
taking care of Northeast 4.
That speaks to you teleporting to East 3. Then we can destroy both cities. unless you have another plan to ping the cities down there. I'd rather destroy the cities than wipe out explorers. I can push explorers, or like, explorers are explorers. Cities are cities.
Okay, you have one.
Welcome to philosophical debates with John. Today's debate: explorers are explorers, cities are cities. That was deep. We did not play Call of the Deeps. We played Tidal Boon. Come on, Workasm, catch up.
And what do you come with?
Yeah, then ping each city once.
Yep.
And then we'll use massive flooding there. Or we can wash away stuff there first, if we want.
Okay.
I mean, I can wash away, like, half the stuff in the foreland to the ocean. I'm not too worried about that, really.
So, Voice of Thunder here. Push. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Yeah, Ocean could probably take care of that explorer next turn if you want. The guy left behind.
1, 2, 3.
You're not killing the city there? Or you will do something else? Oh, right, you have your city destruction. Right, lead the Furious.
Welcome to Thunder Speaker at max capacity.
Okay, gather 3, push 4.
Why don't you let me
Yeah,
massive flooding first?
Yes.
Because then you can clean up whatever's left, right?
Yes.
Because I can wash away the 2 of these guys into here and then kill them all.
That may not be necessary.
Yeah, the
No?
Dahan could be pushed into East 2.
Oh, that's true. As long as you push one back in, it's okay.
Yes,
Yeah, so I'll massive flooding down here first. There's no one else nearby, so...
Fear card, get!
I mean, I could wash away the towns, or do you have enough damage with Gather the Warriors to kill the towns?
I can gather 3, push 4.
Because I could wash away these 2 into the east. I mean, all of them.
Welcome to the part of the game where we're min-maxing.
Well, at this point, we're kind of focused on trying to win.
Yeah.
And we'll just put all the guys in
Put it.
the one land.
Okay, yeah, you didn't have a choice.
No, it could have gone.
But
to
like
East
you can
3.
use
There's still Dahan
you can
there.
use Gather the Warriors in whatever way to do that. So
Yeah. Well, but part of what I was now thinking was, I'm now getting kind of worried up here about Northeast 4.
I'm not worried about that. We have Ocean has like crazy defense cards.
Okay. So then,
I can also River's Bounty to kill the town if we were worried about it. Like,
all right, let's do this. I'm going to target Gather here. Gathering 1, 2, 3. Bringing both of those. I'm going to push 1 up there to make sure he commits suicide by Dahan.
I mean, he's dying right now with the.
What about East 5? Can you do East 5 as well?
Oh yeah, that's true. You could do East 5. I mean, East 1 is easy for Ocean to swallow up. So.
And I'm going to skip moving the presents because if we need to, we can use paratroopers to bring in a whole big stack.
Sure.
Yeah. can I reach that? Well, I guess I could maybe.
Range 0, but you could put a presence over. Yeah.
Is it my
Yep.
my last presence is here?
We have
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, I here. Never mind. There's my presence. Doi.
Yeah.
I still have this presence that I left here because I'm smart and thought ahead to the point. Okay.
SMRT. All right, so
You have River's Bounty and Song of Sanctity.
yeah.
So the
I
jungles
think
are
I want a River's Bounty
covered,
up
right?
here.
Yeah.
He's dying by Dahan right now, but he wouldn't if I take them away. But I could just send him in here with us, or into the ocean instead. There's not really any place to use Song of Sanctity on that makes any difference. Remove a blight, I guess.
Yeah.
So we may as well bring Dahan in here.
Actually, at that point, use Song of Sanctity to push the Explorer out of that jungle.
Right, because it's
I was
not
gonna
going
push him into the ocean. That's what it's going to do.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what I was saying. Fear. And Osha breaks the shore. Is there a spot for that?
Nope.
Oh, sadness.
Okay.
All right. This is our second last turn.
Yeah, this will be our
Last
last
turn.
slow phase.
It's our last slow phase.
So
I
how
will
do we
be
proceed
reclaiming
from
a
here?
power card. So you can click that for me, and it's going to be another minor power, I think. I can't afford a major. Well, I'll have 5 energy. So
You can always
let me.
get the major if you don't get a good one.
Let's see what's left. They are all cheap. Are there ones that?
No. I said none of them's great for you.
Yeah, Jungle Hungers. Someone's moving the mouse.
Sorry.
I don't have presence. I do have presence in the jungle. That would be really good for this spot. Jungle Hungers. If it comes up. Entwined Power could be good. None of the elements are good.
Yeah.
Minor deck has whatever minor stuff. Yeah, we really cleared out that business. So we should think about like winning.
Getting Dahan, yeah. We need to get Dahan in places with towns and cities that are not already there.
There are no lands where they outnumber. So where do they outnumber? Obviously here. And wait, here.
West Coast.
The west, all this.
Yep.
But if we get to the next turn level, we just need to be less than. We need there to be only 3.
Yeah, we're just, what, 2 fear cards away?
How many?
2
we
more
need to
fear
get
cards.
13 plus 16. We need 29 fear. Yeah, it might be best to just focus on complete fear gen than trying to, like, get the Dahan in the places where they outnumber.
Yeah, right now there's 1, 2, 3. I mean, this one's easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we take care of 2 of those, and assuming we can take care of this one land with nothing, and they don't end up building a whole bunch more. So Jungle Hungers would be. I won't get the threshold though to destroy a city.
Nope.
And so we still don't have enough Dahan there.
Well,
So that's trouble.
how much energy is Jungle Hungers again?
3.
Oh right, Jungle Hungers. If I get
So
a
if
plant
both
from
Thunder
you
Speaker
and I
and
use Elemental
River
Boon.
If both Thunder Speaker and River go for major power, one of you gets Jungle Hungers and is in position to use it.
That's true. And then we have Elemental Boon and Bodan to get the kicker and destroy the city.
We are definitely not going to get, 19,000 fear and getting to the bottom of the fear deck. Don't worry about that.
Right. So we can avoid this land, and then we can... Ocean can just deal with all this, right?
Well, if you two take major powers, then we cycle the major power deck, so there's a chance I can get Tsunami, and in which case I probably can deal with a lot of it.
Oh, right. Yeah, Tsunami will be back in.
All right, well, I'll take a major so that we get closer to that. Jungle Hungers. Or other things.
I think Jungle Hungers is the right call this time.
Yeah, if I had a Sacred Site close enough, I could go Mists, but I don't.
Now, Vigor of the Breaking Dawn is also tempting because you have enough for the threshold on that.
Yeah, but there's nowhere with Dahan, unless I guess we could put Dahan into it.
I guess, yeah, fair enough.
But if there's enough Dahan in it, we don't care, right? That's kind of the catch-22 of that card for us. This is we don't need to worry about Dahan, so.
Okay, got it.
And I forget a card.
Yeah, I guess the Jungle Hunger solves the problem, but yeah.
Here, let's just, before I choose a card, let's let someone else, if they're reclaiming, that is Ocean, I assume, is reclaiming.
Ocean's reclaiming, but I was going to let Jeff pull a major power first.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I mean, I could also take a major power in case Jeff wanted to not take a major because of energy concerns or something.
Tsunami could come up now because there's only 2 cards in the deck.
I'm
so
only
going to reshuffle halfway.
I'm only going to have 4 energy to play with, no matter what.
Yeah, I think Bodan...
Bodan take the major power.
And you need to be able to put a presence because you need a Sacred Site for Tsunami. So you need to add a presence gain power card.
Have Shrine already.
If Ocean gets Tsunami, Ocean already has a Sacred Site over here.
Yeah, Ocean's gonna be fine.
But you're saying if I get Tsunami, then I would need a presence or a Sacred Site? Yeah. So it's probably better because if I get Tsunami, I can use it at least.
Yeah.
So major.
You didn't get Tsunami. You got the other Super Fear card.
You got Paralyzing Fright.
Yes, I did. Well, all right. So what do we want to do? Ocean.
Yeah, do you want to look for your power card now for Ocean?
Game's over.
Didn't look at the other cards. Doesn't matter.
All right, GG, folks. Thank you for watching Spirit Island Saturdays. We're here every Saturday.
Ocean forgets Tsunami. You get to play it once. This one last slow phase.
Once is going to be all he needs.
Yeah, that clears the west board.
Okay. And I think I need to do this.
That gets you reclaim 1.
It's my
reclaim 1.
Yep. And I'm going to focus my things over here.
Nice.
Reclaim 1 and 3 card plays because I'm only getting 3 card plays no matter what.
If someone says Diff 17 is too hard, like Discord the past 5 days.
Ocean, which board are you're looking at using? Hang on, you're looking at using Tsunami down on the. Yeah, you're looking at using Tsunami on the west. Yes.
That's really the only place that, I guess Ocean could do it northeast, but
I'm just looking which one is going to be more effective.
I
I'm just looking which one is going to be more effective.
I'm just looking which one is going to be more effective. I'm just looking which one is going to be more effective. I'm just looking which one is going to be more effective. I'm just looking which one is going to be more effective. I'm just looking which one is going to be more effective. I'm just looking which one is going to be more effective. I'm just looking which one is going to be more effective. I'm just looking which one is going to be more effective. I'm just looking which one is going to be more effective. I'm just looking which one is going to be more effective. I'm just looking which one is going to be more effective. I'm just looking which one is going to be more effective. I'm just looking which one is going to be more effective. I'm just looking which one is going to be more effective. I'm just looking which one is going to be more effective. I'm just looking which one is going to be more effective. I'm just looking which one is going to be more effective. I'm just looking which one is going to be more effective. I'm just looking which one is going to be more effective. I'm just
Northwest has a lot of Dahan that would die, but I mean, they're in the land that doesn't matter as well. So.
Well, I guess yeah, it's not the land per se, or the
Actually,
border.
Northwest will actually probably get. I can do more damage over the Northwest.
Yeah.
As long as we have enough lands taken care of, right? That's the main thing.
You don't have the sacred site in the Northwest.
But it's range. It's still range 2, right? So
it targets the land, and then
Northwest 2 is where you would hit anyways.
Range 2.
Yeah, I misspoke when I said it doesn't work in Northwest.
And what's the kicker is like.
All right, so then yes, we will come and actually do this with them. And
yeah, the kicker doesn't take care of Northwest 3, unfortunately. It's 1 damage short.
Okay.
So we need
I have to redo my reclaim because I don't have enough energy.
Sure. I think you have to do your presence, and then you get your reclaim.
Oh, yep.
Do we have a solution for the northwest top wetland? We need 1 more damage.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Winds of West naturally.
Okay.
And if possible, can I get elemental boon?
Yep, I can do. I will have a boon available.
Okay.
I will need to use some of it for jungle hungers.
Okay. I think I have played everything I can play.
All right, what am I not playing? Encompassing Ward. Right? There's no way I'm playing that.
There's no way you're playing Ward.
So, Jungle Hungers, Elemental Boon.
One of your cards with Plant.
Yeah, I mean, I could also just get the plant from Lou Dolphin, but...
Actually, you could probably do it as Boon of Vigor. Because that's a 0 anyway.
Yeah. What are we doing with this?
I just want to take control of my card for a second.
Go ahead. Do you need an air and an animal to get the kicker on that if we need it?
Yeah. Yes, because then I can kill a city in the sands and the eastboard as well.
Okay. I mean, this can just blight. Do we care about that? I don't think so.
I wasn't even looking at that.
Yeah, like there are no towns there. Whatever. You don't have presence nearby. You don't care.
Yeah, it's only does. Well, yeah, there's no presence for the.
You might care about this,
but yeah.
But they're still for the victory condition. They don't matter. Seeing if Song of Sanctity matters at all, I don't think it does, because everywhere that has a jungle, they're just dying on their own ravage. So
yeah,
may as well be a free card. And I want more water. Like, don't have anything to do over my board now.
Well, that's why we brought you over to West.
Yeah. If I get myself a sun and a water, then I can have my innate, but if I don't need it, I don't need it. I have... Yeah, I mean, I could just get the other... plant on my own, and I only need a moon.
Yes.
That's probably the better way to do it.
I think so too.
because I don't really need the effects, so I may as well get the elements. All right.
By the way, my cards.
BT dub.
Like I don't have Earth cards, so I'm not hitting the kicker on Paralyzing Fright.
You're not hitting the threshold no matter what.
Yeah, I'm not really hitting any of these thresholds.
Yeah, Accelerator Rot would be a card I would want, but that's all right.
Yeah, but there's not really any jungle or wetlands other than, you know, Danger City up here.
I think if anything is going to be useful from these cards, it's Entwined Power for next turn if we don't manage it this turn.
Yeah, because you don't have a Sacred Site left anymore, do you?
I can still place a presence.
Okay. All right. Because the other one that I would see being useful is Paralyzing Fright.
I mean, that's true. We'll get another fear card, probably.
Like Rapid Wings maybe for next turn, because we don't need to defend this turn.
And also because next time that will let us pop Dahan into lands in order to outnumber buildings.
Don't need the defend turn either. And there's this Ravage here.
Oh yeah, up in no, I think Ocean's dealing with the Ravage up in the wetland there.
Okay. Yeah, I don't particularly care for most of these, but Entwined Power can be fun, I guess.
I mean, you could just take it and forget it if you have nothing else you want to forget.
Well, I mean, like, what? There's 0 chance that I'm going to probably use one of these. I mean, like, Terrifying Nightmares could be reclaimed, but yeah, no, I know. I'm not going to do that. But probably, I don't know, Dread Apparitions?
I mean, we won't need defend, really. I mean,
I'm gonna forget that.
We won't, because if we get to the invader phase next turn, we lose, so.
Yeah.
We could win during the invader phase.
We could, but it's
not likely.
Yeah. We don't want to count on that.
I'm just going to put myself here and try to view more.
Does it make sense for you to put your guys in a land with more Dahan so that you can teleport them better with Rapid Wings next turn?
This is why we pay you the big bucks.
Yeah.
Mel, there is also that I'll be doing some moving Dahan around, so you may want to be able to react to that.
Where do you anticipate moving them?
Some of that's going to depend on exactly what the state of the board is after the tsunami's done.
Okay.
Northwest is going to be very, very empty on the coast.
Yeah, there's lots of Dahan on the east as well, so you could put presence over there.
No, I did not want that game. No.
Like, you could teleport all those guys over there next turn, right? Or even this turn, if we want, and bring Jeff with you.
Can't really get you anywhere. Oh, no, I could roll Rapid Wings. I'm looking at the wrong card. Yeah, let's just do crap with Dahan. I don't think Entwined Power is doing me anything right, so. Alright.
Are we
no
all
innate
good?
power, or just Night Terrors. Mystery Fear card, maybe.
Actually, I guess this gives me... If I take a moon off this, then I give some of the element, because I think I needed to do that, didn't I?
Yeah.
Not needed, but can't hurt. I guess you give a sun over to Jeff. That's good.
Or a move to me will be too clear.
I'll be giving you Elemental Boon here, so.
Yeah, you need 2 elements anyway.
I'm gonna boon over.
You're not gonna get that threshold. Okay, so do the boon.
We want to do the fear card thing first.
Don't do the boon. I'm just trying to decide. So I guess the sun on Thunder Speaker is the best.
You can probably make use of that, especially if you're teleporting a bunch of Dahan to a place with a city.
Do we want to turn over the fear card we're going to get, or the next one down the stack?
I think the one we're going to get. Well, great. A card that doesn't matter.
We tried.
All right, I will boon of elements. We need animal
And air.
and air and
you need
something
a moon.
I want, which is
You
moon.
need
Oh, that's
Mine is lit up.
Well,
Yours is lit up.
Yay!
Excellent.
so if you don't mind, I'm going to go next.
Yeah. It's nice.
Sorry, I was going to kill that city in Sands too. But that's actually not going to make enough of a difference. So will I protect?
I mean, if you want to stop the northeast 4, you could.
Yeah, protect your.
Gets us more points.
Yay! Points.
Oh yeah, that was going to be a blight too. Well, actually,
And now
Dahan,
East
we're gonna
is
be
empty.
Oh, is the board totally empty?
Yes.
That's all me. You're welcome.
It's not entirely. I've done a fair amount of
It was a joke.
Okay, I'm going. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going. Here.
Make
Use
fear.
that. We're teleporting Dahan somewhere.
Wait,
Yeah, where do you want them, Jeff?
well,
Wait.
back up.
Yeah, because you can do something with that. You can add more.
I can get somebody else in.
Okay.
So,
Let's bring Tom to the party.
okay. I'll do this with... Actually, I'll save sudden isolation. I will do this with sudden ambush. Okay. Now let's teleport them. So. Now we go paratroopers. And I think...
Where are you tsunamiing, I guess, is the question, Seamus.
Northwest.
Okay, so West 2 probably then.
West 2.
Yep. West 2 is now what I was thinking.
And these guys are going to do 5 damage.
Yes, they are.
Amazing.
And all my presence is going to go with them.
Just all the way across the island.
Paratroopers!
First kill the city. Then kill a town. With call to isolation.
Yeah, you can send them all into the ocean.
Why did you go into the ocean? There was a bee in the car! Also, I saw this
All right,
last
that's
week
the
and
land taken care of.
it's really cute. There's a mini
Okay.
blight on this island now.
And
It's mini. There's too much stuff in there.
That happened to me last week in the northwest wetlands.
Put the
Yeah, put him in the land up there. It's gonna get tsunamied.
one of them will remain, but
hey, Lude, who do you want to give to power to?
I don't have an immediate preference. Who would... So I guess, like, there's two things to this. There's, like, a power card for next turn. There's using each other's presence for powers. So who benefits the most from what?
I'll be getting 2 power cards next time anyway, but I won't complain about getting one this time to possibly be able to throw away, because I likely will go fishing for one of my remaining fast majors.
Any opposition?
I mean, I could get another power and then not have to reclaim next turn and still play all my cards. Like, I would, like, forget Song of Sanctity or something.
We have no slow phase next turn, so I'm
Yeah,
actually
so we could forget some slow powers.
Right. So
Or,
it's
I mean,
between...
it doesn't need to be a major, but I assume you want a major, so...
I mean, major works well for me if it's fast. If it's slow, I don't care.
Exactly. So I think...
What's the ratio of fast
Jeff
to
is reclaiming
slows?
already. Jeff is reclaiming already, so I don't know if you're the best target, right?
Yeah, and I don't see any majors in there that are actually especially great ones. Yep. So yeah, go ahead and give it to John.
All right, Johnny. Are you mad that I called you Johnny?
Yeah.
For a Canadian, that was very strong language.
I won't be able to afford any of these.
So which one do I want?
Yeah, which one do you want? And I won't take it.
If any presence was returned, 2 damage to each town, city in that land, or 5 damage straight up, but mountains, wetlands, which is not sands. So I would want Blazing Renewal, probably.
I would think we want Dissolve the Bonds.
Yeah.
Oh,
All the
yeah.
bonds, yeah, it's really good. Or Talons of Lightning, but you can't get rid of a city, that's the thing. But Dissolve the Bonds lets you get rid of things, which normally you can't.
Yeah, the problem is those are slow powers, and we're not getting another slow phase. So that's just automatically rolled out. Talons, but that's not targeting sands.
I
Right.
think the Blazing Renewal is probably the best place because it gets presence out for somebody as well.
Yeah, so I'll take Talons, and you take Blazing. Because we don't need right? We don't need slow powers.
Does Loot have 3 fire? If I have Call to Migrate and Talons of Lightning... I have Innate Air, right? That's one of my things.
Yes.
I could trigger the threshold with the any. Or, yeah, it would have to be with the any. Where's the stupid...
Yeah, and basically just like...
it's here.
You'd be pushing them into places where we want them to go, as opposed to destroying them, because you can't destroy them.
Yeah, the biggest problem, however, is that you don't really have a valid... There's nothing in the valid land types.
Yeah, that's the major problem.
Yeah, so I'll take Talons because we can't play, we can't use it, and the only thing that does anything at all is Blazing Renewal, right? Based on what we're looking at.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'll probably just forget it because I won't be able to afford it. I'm going to get +4 energy. Yeah, I can't afford it even if I wanted ever to.
What's your... Oh, I thought that was energy, but it's not. That would be...
I could give myself +1 energy, so I could get to 5.
Alright, so Blazing Renewal, and let's forget a slow power. Call to Migrate, as fun as that was. That's my only slow power.
Slow power.
Okay. So now I need to... Before we decide if we're done or not, I need to think for a second.
Sure.
Because... I need to figure out if I want to use Gather the Warriors, Lead the Furious Assault now. In particular, seeing what I can do about clearing out.
Well, I'm giving you Boon of Vigor anyways.
Okay. So I can gather 4.
They are going to build cities, so if we can stop them building cities, that's nice, right?
Yep,
But
that's part of what I'm thinking about.
How much gather and push do you have? It's gather 4, push 4?
Yeah. It's a lot.
Could you gather into west 4, push into northwest 6, leaving 2 in each, and take out the towns in each? And then the towns will be outnumbered, or the Dahan will outnumber the resultant town,
and they outnumber them.
And then after the tsunami, there should be.
It's over.
Well, there will still be a town in Northwest too, but it'll be close to over.
Okay.
Right?
Northwest 2 is getting destroyed. That's all being destroyed by the tsunami in Northwest 2.
No,
Yeah, but the city. Oh no, it won't have a Dahan in it. So the town that gets added will be added to a land with Dahan, and that will outnumber it. Okay, that's good. Yeah, we might have this.
I still have my slow powers too. Oh, we might be 1 card from tier level 3 now, I think, because we've been earning a bunch.
I'm going to wait and lead the Furious Assault.
Yeah, because they're gonna build a town.
Yep.
Cool.
They're going to build a bunch of towns, but
Yeah.
I can only do something.
Oh yeah, that's
about...
true. There'll be West 3 will have a town outnumbering.
Oh right.
And West. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and if we get to Terror 3, it's over because we'll have there will not be enough lands that they outnumber.
Yeah.
Yep. We are 13 fear away.
And yeah, we're gonna get a bunch of fear from our slow powers.
All right, guys, have any slow powers you want to forget?
Yeah, I'll forget Jungle Hungers. Let's forget Tsunami.
I will forget Call to Bloodshed.
Can you kill one of my presence in the Northeast Ocean, please?
You don't want to forget Tsunami? It's not going to be useful after this turn.
I don't even need elements for anything.
Yeah, your innate is slow, so it's not going to work next turn anyway. All right.
They may still matter, but they don't for me.
I don't have any more slow powers.
You could drop your presence over in the east.
Yeah, that's done. So 2 fear cards. In each land of Dahan, defend 1 plus an additional defend 1 per Dahan. And then the unknown fear card. Defend 2 in all lands with presence.
More defend.
Each spirit gains 1 energy per sacred site they have in lands with invaders. Hey, I don't have a sacred site anymore, so that doesn't work for me. Womp womp.
Womp.
Oh, there's a choose for me button. Cool. Is that new or did I just miss it?
It's there if you don't care about the Order of the Ravage. But if the order might matter, it'll be there.
Okay. I guess I never noticed
So
it because I just manually clicked it. Alright. Exploring mountains and wetlands. Oh no.
Explore all you want.
It doesn't matter where they explore because it's the build that, well, if they get to the build, it's already over, so. See, the Explorer deck is empty. We are down to the wire!
Okay, so Tsunami.
I could massive flooding more things into there if it's useful. First, so.
No, it's only 8 damage.
Okay.
Why not have gone for the other city?
because that would have left extra towns. There's still
Okay.
you need one to hunt in there against that
Yeah.
versus.
Got it. Yep.
Outnumbering. Right.
Got it.
Oh no, no. Ocean's Thundergrass ends the turn with 90 energy.
Well, none of those were drowned, so unfortunately, didn't.
And that's me done. Somebody get us one page for the extra fear card.
All right. The jungle, she hungers for blood.
There's the fear card. So if there's at most 4 lands that invaders or towns and cities don't outnumber Dahan, we win!
Woohoo! Victory!
Victory!
Achievement unlocked.
And they said it couldn't be
Do we want
done.
more points first? Do we want more points first?
Rewind! All right, it's not over yet.
Remove
Okay.
light. Generate Dahan. Hey, wait, what's happening? Someone stole the mess from me and ruined it.
Sorry.
And I don't know if massive
I
flooding
can-
does anything. Probably not.
I can, however, I can
You can remove
purify
blight.
flame away another blight,
Haha, nice.
and I can lead the furious assault away a town.
I don't think that affects the score though. We just win anyway. We didn't need a jungle hunger. It was just the one land.
All right, yeah, pack it up. We've won the strongest game difficulty. Nothing matters now. This is the end of
Achievement
Spirit
unlocked.
Island Saturdays. The first
Hey,
Spirits
why
Rise,
didn't I get the achievement?
Empires Rejected, European Repulsion, The Spice of Life, Expertise, and Against All Odds.
That's the one, against all odds.
There we go. All right, how many points did we get? Before I click
Most
on-
importantly, Lou Dolphin is undefeated against difficulty 17 games.
I am undefeated against the hardest game. What now? All right. Any guesses as to what the points were?
54.
I'm going to guess it was more than 54. I had 57 last week against, like, or was it 57? No, I don't remember how much it was. I'm going to say 71.
I'm not going to take a guess.
17 by 5, 50. It's going to be 70-ish?
100.
Oh, wow.
And
100.
that's a very exciting adversary scenario and board.
Wow, weird. We got blank cards.
85 is
Poker
from
board.
difficulty. Yeah, I forgot about that. 5 times difficulty.
Seamus Butler has requested to be a guest again.
Next week we fight an easier game.
Yep. And next week I will have kids, so I don't get to hang around then.
We need to go higher than 100 points.
All right, triple digits. Let's go.
We need another invader card in the deck.
Very good statistics as well.
All right, send in a report to the main menu. And there's
Time.
definitely some errors that I need to look at there. Let's go to
How
the
do I-
main menu and send a feedback.
Okay.
Things that just say things were blank and everything is bad.
Things were blank.
No, that's not. No.
No.
Click the button to send feedback. There you go.
Oh, I'm confused. Okay. Things, Tom's,
Tom's.
things
Tom's.
were blank on the score screen, and everyone was sad.
Yeah,
Especially
That's
Johnny.
good.
I can't say. There we go.
To Joms.
All right.
That was well done, Kafiv.
Quite.
All right, well, thank you all for watching on Spirit Island Saturdays, where we beat difficulty 17 games every Saturday. Well, no, maybe not every Saturday is a difficulty 17 game, but hey, you know, this was a fun, difficult game of Spirit Island. It doesn't get much harder than this until you get to two adversaries at the same time. Difficulty 17 broke Lude's ability to type. Yes, generally when I finish a match on prime difficulty, I can't type anymore. It's a weird birth defect. Yeah, this was fun. Other streams we have on this channel: Tuesdays at 7, Handelabra Live with John and sometimes Jeremy, who are two developers on Handelabra. I'd like to demo content before it is publicly available. Thursdays at 7 will be Dolphin's Dive with myself, where we will play Sentinels of the Multiverse, One Deck Dungeon, Aeon's End, and Spirit Island. Maybe not all at once, probably 2 games at most per stream, but we'll do that in the coming weeks. We'll be shifting to Fridays in 2 weeks, or 3 weeks. Today's the 8th, 6th, 13th. Next 2 weeks will be Thursday. Subsequent week will be Fridays, and we'll be doing Fridays for the rest of the fall semester. And Saturdays is Spirit Island Saturdays with me and John and guests, including Frenzy or Jeff Dugan or Seamus Butler, or perhaps you, if you too claim the 20,000 point reward for being a guest on Spirit Island Saturdays. We love having guests on stream because it's, you know, great to play with people. Great to play 4 Spirit games with each person controlling 1 Spirit. 4 Spirit games solo, never again. And Sunday is Tales from the Archive with another lit down for some storytelling. Sentinels. Sentinels of the Multiverse, Bottom of the Ninth, One Deck Dungeon, Aeon's End, and Spirit Island are available on Steam, and the first 4 on iOS and Android devices. Spirit Island will be on iOS and Android devices in the future. Stay tuned. But until then, have a good night, everyone. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good night.
Good night.
And always remember, Om Nom Nom.
No.
Oh, attachment 133. Come on.
I guess we gotta wait for this to finish, huh? Feedback sent successfully. Woo!
Lude gets